We good?
Yeah, we're on.
All right. Hey, sorry about that, guys. Had a little bit of a technical difficulty there.
Breaker blew.
Breaker
Woo!
blew out, yeah.
First time.
Woo. Yeah.
Now we know.
All right, so
I had some pre-game movements.
we were doing some pre-game movements. All right, we're gonna get back, just hop right back into it right where we're at. Yeah, hopefully we can make up for that little bit of time delay.
7-inch is basically. I'm gonna shove that dice out.
Sounds good. Okay, so two pre-game moves. Those are all good?
Yep.
All right.
Alrighty, so those were my pre-game moves, and we did my command phase just in case if we
You missed it.
missed it. Didn't get the extra CP. These guys have a feel no pain. We did both our guns.
Yep. So those guys are both there.
Yep.
And then I am in Directive 2 for my Protocol of the Eternal Guardian. Or, sorry, Protocol 1. So I'll have cover, because my guys have not moved yet. Like, cover against all attacks.
Cool.
Yep.
That won't matter.
That's fine.
For the for certain guys. It will matter for the rest of them. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna just give my movement and you can explain your army.
Yeah. So, Necrons. This is my first time playing them, like I had stated when we got started, so I'm going to be a little bit rusty here, but I tried to just take a bunch of, like, good stuff. I heard that Warriors got a price reduction in points with Arks of Omen, so I was very much like, yeah, alright, we're going to play Warriors for sure. So I have 3 20-man squads of Warriors. They're all equipped with the Reapers. The 12-inch range, like the minus 12 inches of range from the Flare, but for the +1 AP and Strength, just felt like it was worth it. I'm already wanting to play very much like up the board and aggressive anyways, so I didn't really feel like the trade-off was too big of a deal. It also means that I have assault weapons, so I can advance my guys and still shoot them, which is really important in comparison to the rapid-fire weapons. Other than that, I have 4 HQs. We have a Overlord, a Chronomancer, a Technomancer, and then there's a Scorpec Lord that's in reserves along with 6 Scorpec Destroyers. So hopefully they'll be able to pop in and do some damage and wreck some Tau. That's the plan. I got 2 squads of Scarabs just for holding points. They're not going to be doing anything too special. And then I have a Void Dragon and a Reaper in reserves as well for the 2 Catan. So those are my 2 like big hitters along with the Scorpec Destroyers. Most of the guys I have on the board at the moment are just kind of here to hold points. So I think the Warrior Blobs will do a good job of doing some damage. Against all of the vehicles here, though, I think that it'll be interesting to see how well they do with that. For our secondaries,
Yours don't matter anymore. Sorry. I need to know this.
Oh,
or me.
You're good. Yeah, my deployment zone does matter. My deployment zone does.
Oh,
but it's okay. It's okay.
My deployment zone doesn't matter.
Your deployment zone is the one that doesn't matter.
Cool.
Yep.
Then I'm just gonna start putting these.
Yep. So I have to keep you out of my deployment zone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. For some reason I thought it was the opposite.
Nope. You're good.
Cool. I'm gonna measure on this. That one's gonna disappear too. So I just want the one. There's gonna be one halfway on this.
Yep.
Side.
All right. I can measure that out for you while you're doing your other stuff.
Yep. You can continue talking too.
Yep. So, like I said, this is my first time playing Necrons, so we went something very easy to play. So I'm playing just a bunch of warriors. They're all the same. I got a couple cool little stratagems that Necrons get to play with, and my goal is to just try to have a very resilient army with all the warriors like that. I was hoping that I could get a reanimator into the list, but I just couldn't find a good spot to put it where I lost something else that I wanted. So, but yeah. So it's going to be interesting to see how much firepower my warriors can soak up from John's army, because it is very shooty. It's Tau. So it's going to be interesting to see how this plays out, because John was of the assumption, since he was going first, that he's going to kill my whole squad of 20 warriors here. So if that does happen, that's going to be a little disappointing, but it won't be the end of the world. But even if one warrior survives, then I think that we'll be in a good spot. But yeah, other than that, that's pretty much my whole army, though. It's nothing too special, nothing too crazy. I got a reanimation orb on my Overlord. I got some Veil of Darkness shenanigans. So we got all the stuff that everyone kind of knows about with Necrons. And I'm not trying to do anything too crazy or out there. So, but yeah, how are we looking on movement over here?
Almost done.
Almost
I got
done?
commanders. Oh, I forgot to move this guy. Oh, sorry.
You're good.
matter.
Okay.
And then I got other bikes on this side as well. Because they can easily get.
Okay.
So we want to deny. Well, I mean, you're not coming in this next turn, but I need to look at range real quick. So I'm playing Burkan, so everything of mine gets plus 4 inches of range, and all my vehicles have. If you're not over strength 8, you get -1 strength. So if you're 7 or below, you would get -1.
Oh, but just -1 to the strength characteristic?
Correct.
Interesting. So it's not quite a -1 to wound, but it could be a -1 to wound.
Could be.
Okay.
So like
right.
your strength 5 guns go down to strength 4. Doesn't really matter because it does against my
Riptides, so toughness 8?
No, I don't think it actually matters.
Okay, everything's toughness 7?
Yeah, but if you had
Okay.
flares, that would matter because
Sure.
it's from 4 down to 3.
Yep.
And that only wounds my
So this makes the
infantry.
Reapers even better. We were arguing about whether Flares or Reapers were better when we had discussed my list, and I was like, I'm playing all Reapers, guys. There's no reason not to. And
I think a healthy mix, and the reason why I say a healthy mix is because you need things to hold points on the back.
well, that's what I have Scarabs for.
Yeah. I like using scarabs as chaff and.
These are my chaff, though.
Fair.
So, yeah, I don't know. Everyone talks about playing Scarabs and using them like up front in the board.
That's because you can explode them. That's worth it.
I mean, that's fair, but like you can also explode them anyone who tries to take a point from you that you're holding with them.
18
So
plus 4 is 22. Oh, I am not getting in 22. You can attack me.
I can't shoot within 22 inches.
Yeah, because you move. Well, no, because your first protocol does not have the +1 movement.
I do not have a +1 movement here.
Okay, so then you can't. It's 21.
It's 21 inches, yeah.
21 because it's you're base
movement
5
5
+1.
+1 from my will be done.
Cool. So I could be 1 inch out of shooting range, which means I'm still out of charge range.
Very true.
If I can get there. I don't know if I can get there. Then.
We had a very long discussion on whether Flayers or Reapers were better. I'm of the opinion that in almost every game you're going to be fighting over the center point of the map, especially in 5-point games. So the 12-inch range with Mefrit, I'm 15-inch range. The 15-inch range is always going to be enough range for me to be shooting whatever John puts on the center point. I will say that in this game it might not work out too well because I don't know if he's going to actually commit anything to the middle point. So
We're playing the game of this is my side, you can't be on my side.
Yeah.
You have the rest of the game.
Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see how it plays out. But I like the Reapers. I think the strength 5 is gonna matter. So that's what we're sticking with right now. The -1 strength on my stuff is like -5. That's to everything or just your vehicles?
Just for my vehicles.
Just for your vehicles. Okay.
Cool. He sits there.
Yep. Okay. So yeah, so it's gonna be interesting to see how that plays out. I mean, your whole list is vehicles, so.
Yeah. I'm surprised you didn't Bring It Down against me. If you want to talk your secondaries.
So, like I said, I'm new to playing Necrons, and I really like all the Necron secondaries. I think they're all really good. So I wanted to try playing them. I don't know how well they're gonna play out. I think Purge the Vermin probably isn't gonna work super well. But also, you just said you want to play on your side and you want me to play on my side.
I
so
do have Vespids.
You do have one of Vespids. You can throw in there.
If you don't screen.
Yeah.
You could totally screen them out. Remember, my commanders can also get picked up and dropped. I was actually debating about taking behind enemy lines.
Yeah.
Because I could just pick up my commander, throw them in the back, and be like, all right, go kill the things.
Yeah.
And stay alive.
That's an option. So.
Yep.
Yeah, so I went with just the 3 Necron secondaries because I knew they were all simple. I played one test game before this, and it worked out. All 3 of them seemed to be pretty good. So we'll see how it plays out here. Bring It Down is probably a better choice than one of the 3. I just don't know which one of the 3 would be better than at the moment.
We can easily... I don't want to stay outside of your shooting range. And there's nothing else. Yeah, all your scarabs are further back.
Yep.
So we're just going to keep pushing him until... Now, I understand you can reanimate, but the group's gonna die. Out.
Okay.
Okay, cool. So.
Yep.
We should be good to shoot stuff.
Sounds good.
He advanced. They moved. They're doing action. The ethereal will move over here for screening. Oh. Cool. Do we want to move this transport? So this transport has not moved. It did take out all of their people.
Yep.
They're doing action. So for my aerospace relays, we got an action happening over here and an action happening over here for the halfway point. It should be halfway, right? 30, and I'm within 6. So yeah, they're good right there. I don't think we need to move it because there's nothing I can shoot on this side. Yeah. And we could just put them back in the vehicle and run away with them. It's the first time my breachers didn't have to suicide for this.
Yeah.
The other one might suicide because you'll be pushing up if you do. But at least this group will be alive and might be able to make it to the back point in their transport unscathed, hopefully. Because your Catan aren't on the board and I can just throw it as fast as possible.
Yeah, is an option.
So remember, I can move and disembark and then shoot. And move them and shoot.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that is my movement phase. So we can go to the big important shooting phase.
Yeah, shooting phase.
Shooting phase, I will shoot my marker light. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm doing marker light actions with my bikes. It's kind of just one of those things that's always going to happen, no matter what, because they can do it and shoot. These 6 marker lights will go into the squad, the big squad.
The squad of 20 here?
Yep.
Okay.
So hitting on 3s. They all hit.
Okay, so we got 6 marker lights there.
Yep. You want a green?
I got it.
Okay, cool. And then the other 6 will go into the other squad along the other side over there.
Okay, over here?
Yep.
Okay.
Sorry. And that's from this squad.
Yeah.
This time. 3s. Oh my god. 2?
2 of them?
Only 2.
I think that's probably going to be enough.
Oh, it is. I only had them and the hammerhead.
Yeah.
Because the other guy advanced to get into that position. He moves so slow. 5 inches for a broadside, so slow. And he takes -1 to hit because he moves 5, because they're all heavy, and he's infantry. It feels bad. That's okay. I think that's all my actions, and going to actual shooting phase. We'll start with this commander.
The commander?
The one with extra AP. So you can easily get him out of the range of the other one. No, it's not as easy because the other one has full rerolls. So he has a high outburst burst damage, which is 10 shots.
Okay.
10 hitting on 2s.
Sounds good.
Actually, yes. Tick down the marker light for it, so it's
Yep.
at 5s. I know it's a waste on this one. They'll all hit. Wounding on strength is 5.
I'm tough as 4.
Okay, so it'd be 3s.
Yep.
And 6s do mortals. So that's 1 mortal wound.
1 mortal wound.
Yes. And AP minus. It's AP minus 2 because of
Minus
the
2? Okay.
warlord trait.
So I lose 1 guy to Immortals. I'm not going to be able to reanimate that guy. So, and then
So,
I have
4
4
wounds.
6-ups.
Yep.
None of those, so it's 4 of them.
Yep. I do have more guns after this.
Yep.
So keep those dice off to the side.
Yep.
I have a missile pod, which is assault 2. Hitting on 2s. Wounding on strength 7. So 3s. 2 wounds. And that's another mortal wound.
Oh, it's on all of his weapons?
Yes, it's a warlord trait that I put on him.
Okay.
Yeah, to a max of 3.
Okay. So it's another mortal, and I have 2 6-up saves? Or
These are AP minus 3.
AP minus 3. So I forgot I'm in cover. You don't ignore that on this guy, right?
Yes, he has, where is it? Target lock. Each time this bearer makes ranged attack, the target does not receive benefits of
Oh,
light cover.
sure. Then that's 2 more dead. Okay. So I have 1 dead to a mortal wound, and then 2 more guys dead to shooting.
Yep. And then the plasma rifle, which is the, I can't remember what it's called. It's not a relic, but it's the prototype weapon. And so it's the Nova Surge plasma rifle.
Okay.
There we go. It's 1 shot, hitting on 2s. Strength 8. They'll hit.
Yep. Wounding on 2s.
Yep, wounding on 2s. No.
No wound.
That's alright. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
I don't re-roll that.
Alright, so then I have 6 reanimation protocol on 5s.
Re-rolling ones.
Rerolling 1s.
Four
Nope, so I got 3 back.
3 back. We killed, what, 5?
You killed 6 total. Oh, yeah, you killed 5 total after the reanimation protocol.
Put him in the front. Cool. Come at me. Now that no other guy can hit. I'll shoot the bikes next, actually.
Okay.
You're not within 15 yet, are you?
I'm not within 15.
I lied. I'm going to shoot this Riptide with a burst cannon next.
Sure.
We'll start with this Plasmas. Tick down the marker light for me.
Yep, down to 4s.
Hitting on
4.
2s. Or, no, I'm sorry, 3s because of the marker light.
Okay.
It didn't matter. Wounding on strength 8, so it'd be
2s.
2 wounds. AP minus 4.
Okay, that's 2 dead. 1, 2.
And then he has a total. Sorry, it's been a while since I took in a burst cannon, heavy burst cannon. So it's 12 shots up to 16. Okay, that's what I was looking for. Is the 16. 4, 4, and 8. 3 more. 16 shots, hitting on 3s. Gross. I wish I could get rerolls on stuff. Wounding on strength is 6, so it'd be 3.
So 3s. And AP on this?
AP is AP minus 2.
So, and then, are you ignoring my cover, the shot?
He has target lock, so yes.
Okay, so I'm on 6s again. So I saved 2 of them. And
Would you like to remove your model?
6 die.
Yep. And then that will be all of his. So you had the other 2 that died too.
Mm-hmm.
So
So I'll have 8s.
you'll have 8. I'll put 2 more dice in here for you.
Sounds good. So 8 reanimations on 5s.
Reroll once.
I get to reroll 1s.
One
Nope,
comes
so I got 1 guy back. That's unfortunate.
I'll shoot the other Riptide into them.
Mm-hmm.
So he goes from 6 shots to 8. I'm not going to overcharge it because I don't think the extra damage is worth it. I do get a wound on 2s, but like I can do mortal wounds to myself, and I'd rather avoid that as long as possible right now. So we're not overcharging. Hitting on 3s, that's a lot of 2s. Wounding on strength 7, so it'd be 3 3s. 4 wounds, AP minus 3.
This is minus 3 again, and this guy's also ignoring cover?
Yes.
Okay, so that's 4 more dead.
And then I have the 2 plasma shots. Hitting on 3s. They both hit. Wounding on 2s because 8, strength 8. 1 wound.
So 1 wound, and this is AP 4,
Minus
right?
4, yeah.
Okay.
And then that's 5 more.
Yep.
There you go.
So 5 ups.
Ooh.
Oh, so I get back 3 of them.
And you take that down again, right? It should be
Yep,
at
it
3.
should be down to 3, yep.
Yep. And then we'll shoot. Measuring distance.
I'm still
We'll
outside
shoot-
of 15.
We'll shoot the bikes next.
Sounds good. So besides the bikes, you have
The commander.
the
I have the
commander
transport.
and this transport to shoot with?
Correct.
Okay.
And then if you get close enough, maybe this transport,
Sure.
or like, it just all depends on how your movement is. It depends on how far you come out. I might shoot you with the other bikes, or, you know, that's why I was like, it all depends on how you take these guys out. So, they have 4 pulse rifles total. So, yep, 4 pulse. So hitting on 3s because of the marker light. Wounding on strength 5, so 3s.
So we're down to 2 marker lights now.
Yep. 2 wounds.
2 wounds, AP.
AP minus 1.
Are they ignoring cover?
No.
Okay, so I'm on 4 ups here.
Yes.
Say both.
Sounds good. Yeah, we'll go to the commander over here into
Okay.
them. That'll take it down to 1.
1?
Actually, I lied because this guy can't shoot any the other group. I'll shoot this guy into them. The transport.
The transport? Sure.
Yep.
Takes down to 1.
We'll do the drone shots first.
Sure.
Hitting on 3s. Wounding on strength 5.
Time is 4.
So 3s. And AP nothing, but and you get covered.
I'm gonna cover. So 3 Fs. Save 3 of them.
And then 5 up. Oh no, I got burst
finish your shooting.
Yep. Burst cannon is hitting on 3s. Wounding on
3s.
AP minus, I believe, 1. Yep. No, and you get covered. So
Okay, so 4s. Save 3 of them. So 1 more dice.
2 reanimation.
5 up. Save 1.
They just won't die.
That's the plan. If I have 1 survive, I will be happy with the turn, honestly. So
You won't have any survive. 'Cause we can see on this side. Can we see you with both? Yes, we can.
you can see them with both.
Yep, this guy's sticking out.
Okay.
But I think we just finish him off with a commander. And we use those guys to fire into the other. I lied. I'll just finish him off with the rail cannon.
Sure.
Or, because that, I would rather get the rail cannon out because the mortal wounds. Because you can't come back from mortal wounds, can you?
I cannot reanimate from mortal wounds, no.
Yeah, we'll shoot the rail cannon into them. And then you're not within 28. 'Cause-
No, I'm not.
Yeah. Nope. Okay, cool. Hitting on 3s. It hits. Wounding on 2s.
1.
Nope. It wounds. So it's going. You don't get a save. So one of them's dead.
Okay.
From this.
Mhm.
Then you can reroll its reanimation and it's 3 mortal wounds.
So I take 3 mortal wounds.
Yep. Well, first you take
one,
the
one of them dies.
Yep.
I take 3 mortals.
Yep.
Or I guess I'll keep the one that was here alive.
There you go. Now my bikes can't see him, but the marker lights are gone. So I'll remove that dice for you.
Okay, and then I get 1 reanimation protocol. 5 up? Nope. So just the 1 guy left.
Cool. Are you out of my range for the commander now? For the... No, you're not. Cool. The commander will shoot
Sure.
into him. You don't get... You're not in range of the flamer, but the high outburst burst cannon should probably kill him. So it's 10 shots, hitting on 2s, rerolling all fails.
Sure.
Cool. Strength 5, so it'd be 3s. Rerolling all fail. And AP minus 1.
So 4 ups?
And this does ignore cover.
Oh, 5 ups. Nope, he's dead. Well, that's unfortunate.
Cool. Over here, I'll have the rail cannon shoot into the other squad.
Sure.
Do I take the -1? Because is it for your full unit? Because I don't think I can do your full unit. I can definitely do the 1, but like you know what I mean. Your full unit goes across it. So, I'll take the -1. So at force, hitting on force, I do get a reroll from itself, which I'll use.
Sure.
Which doesn't matter. And then I'll use the bikes to shoot into them.
Sure.
4 shots hitting on 3s because they're past the. Cool. 1. Wounding on 3s. 1 wound. AP -1, but it ignores your cover. Oh, it doesn't ignore you. That ignores your cover. So.
Okay. Nope. So 1 dead.
5 up.
And 5 up. Nope. Oh, I gotta reroll
reroll
that.
1.
It's a warrior.
Hey, he
he's
comes
back.
back.
All right, sounds good. I'll put him right here.
Yep, sounds good.
Or actually, he's gonna come over here. Okay.
Cool. Yeah, I think that's my entire shooting phase. Because these 2 shot, that guy shot. Those shot. Everything over there that could shoot. They're doing actions. Can that transport reach? 28. Am I over you?
Yeah.
Cool. I'll just shoot him with my transport.
Of course. I put the one guy down right there, and now you're in range of you shooting me? Okay.
I can't shoot you with the burst cannon, I believe. Let me double check. I do want to double check range because 24 on the drones goes to 28. The other one is not. It's 18 goes to 22.
Okay.
So I can only hit you with the drones.
Sounds good.
Hitting on 4s. 4 hits, wounding on 3s. You do get cover against this. 2 wounds.
Okay.
No AP.
3 ups. 1, 2. Hold them save. Thank God for cover.
It didn't matter. I had a lot of things ignoring it, but it didn't matter.
Yeah, if I got to go first, I would have had an invul save on that group that you shot at.
Yep. It's kind of
that would have been nice.
Kind of one of those things of command phases are needed. I wish you could activate in other people's command phase at the beginning of the game.
Well, so depending on the army you're playing, there are armies like the protocols will activate at the beginning of the battle round. So
yeah. That's why I was like, I wish they kind of just did beginning of the game, do your command.
They could just make a lot of those command phase type things beginning of battle round instead. Yeah.
Yep. All right.
But
yeah, because like the Riptides, I can't overcharge, so they don't get feel no pain. So it's not a 4 up to a 3 up. They just have the 4 up, but now they get a 5 up feel no pain.
Okay. For their shields.
Yeah, for their shields. But like I don't get that unless I get my command phase.
Yeah.
It's one of those things too. So that is the end of my turn. So let's go to scoring for me. I killed. How many times did they come back?
They don't count when they come back.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't.
They don't count as for morale, but they do for no prisoners.
I'm pretty sure they don't. Because they don't count as the model being destroyed. Because otherwise they would count towards morale.
So it does in the Necron Codex. It just says it doesn't count as being destroyed for morale purposes.
Okay.
I'm gonna double check.
If this was important, I should have known that. Because I did not know that was a thing.
Yep, you're good.
Beforehand, because I didn't keep track of how many times they came back.
That's okay.
So
I got 20. I keep track of that. Because I'm pretty sure that's how it works. I'll do a rules check on Mason's turn when he's moving.
Okay.
But yeah, that's why big blobs are dangerous for no prisoners.
I just was under the assumption that's not how that worked because no other rule takes into account those models being destroyed if they reanimate.
Really?
No, as far as I'm aware, I have not found a rule that takes that into account.
The character assassinate doesn't work, but like I'll double check the no prisoner and
sure.
Necron, because I know Necron, I'm pretty sure specifically says for morale purposes, but it could just not say that, and I could be wrong. It's literally a page of text. Anyways, besides that, I know I got at least 2 points, so I'm gonna give that to me right now, because 20 points, 20 of them.
Yep.
Where is that? Oh, I'm on the wrong side. That's why. Oh, and 2. Nothing for assassinate, and I did complete 2. So it goes 4 to 8, or 4, 6, 8, or no. I'll double check that as well in the book. But I'm pretty sure it's 6.
Okay.
Alrighty. And then we can go to your turn. Oh, what's the bonus primary in this one?
If you hold your starting point at the end of your turn.
Oh.
Yes, you get 3 points for that too.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool. There we go.
Yep.
And then the...
Sorry, at the end of your turn, if you hold your point, that's what it is.
Alright.
Not start. Okay, so I got some work to do. We're going to start. We're going to give this squad of warriors back here a +5 invul save. No. That's this guy over here. So this squad of warriors here is going to have a +5 invul save, reroll charge rolls, and it's also going to get my will be done. So they're going to be +1 to hit as well. So these guys are getting all the buffs from these two characters.
Sounds good.
And then that's my command phase.
Yes, completing 2 of them gives me 6 points, so I was right on that. It goes to 9, not 8 next.
Okay.
That's why I was like, wait a minute, that's a weird jump.
Okay, so then now I get to do some movement. Yeah, that's all my command phase stuff. So movement, we're gonna move, and how far does this transport move?
12, unless it's bracketed, which then goes down
Okay.
from there. If you need to know exacts, I can tell you.
No, it's okay. All right. We're gonna move these guys.
Cool. It's not in.
Kind of have to move them this way, don't I?
It's gonna be in the Necron, unless they. Do you think they FAQ'd it?
I have no idea.
Okay, I'll double check the book.
Like I said, I don't play Necrons, so.
No one's ever taken no prisoners against me. I never take 3 globs of 20 though. I could take 1 glob. I already counted up your points though. Even without your reanimation protocols, if I kill everything that's non-character, non-vehicle, or monster, I get over 100 points. So it gets me to 12, between 12 and 15. So I already knew that it was good. Detachment abilities.
I just realized I'm gonna be rolling to advance these warriors. Extra 6 inches. It's pretty good. Get them some cover behind this barricade.
Command protocols. Reanimation protocol.
And then we're going to advance both of these characters. So the Overlord moves an extra 5, Chronomancer moves an extra 4. There should be plenty to get them just up behind these guys. Yep.
So the bullet point says no longer counts as having been destroyed for the purposes of morale test this turn.
Sure. Like I said, I don't know.
Yeah,
so.
I'll double check FAQs as well.
Yep. Just gonna move our scarabs up here under the point.
You're good. As I do that, I'm going to explain my list and point stuff out. Over here, at the start of my list, I got One Punch Man himself. He is a Cold Star Commander, Precise Hunter, a Fusion Blaster, High Outburst Burst Cannon, Onager Gauntlet, a Shield Generator, and the Prototype Flamer. Then I have, I'm going to call him One Shot Man because I'm testing him out. He's pretty similar. He has a High Outburst Burst Cannon, Plasma Rifle, but that's been upgraded with the Prototype system to the Nova Surge Plasma Rifle, a Missile Pod, and a Shield Generator. And he has the Borkan Warlord trait of Seeker of Perfection, which gives him extra AP on all of his guns, and if he rolls a 6 on to wound for any of his guns, it does a mortal wound up to a maximum of 3 per phase. Let's see. I have an Ethereal back here. He has the Relic on him, and Exemplar Tao Yun. I didn't need to redeploy anything, so I didn't really need to use that, but it's for other situations. I got 2 groups of breachers, which are in this transport over here, and then this one squad right out here. I got a strike team back here. I have two tetras, 2 groups of 2, one over here and one over here. I have Vespids, which are in deep strike, and a broadside over here, and 2 hammerheads over here, and both of them just have gun drones. I have 2 Riptides, one with a burst cannon right here, and one with a ion accelerator, and both of them have plasma. They both have multi-tracker, which I forgot to use, but that's all right, and early warning override for those charges. And then 2 Devilfish, of course. plainly outvoted.
Okay. So I'm done with my movement. I move these guys up here. This squad of scarabs is doing the awaken the machines on this point here for my secondary objective. And then I am moving to the shooting phase. Okay, so not a whole lot's happening right now. Like I said, I have a decent number of points in reserves at the moment still, and they're going to come in on the next turn. So hopefully when those guys hit the board, we can start really doing some stuff.
As of 5 months ago, it's still counted.
Okay. Then I think I had... there was at least 10 guys that resurrected, so...
Alright.
Yep.
I'll just mark it up by another point. And we'll keep track of that a little bit more.
Yep.
Sorry, I forgot to warn you on that.
It's okay. I didn't even realize that's how it worked, so...
Yep.
Alright. So, shooting phase. I'm going to be starting with this squad of guys here.
Yep.
I'm putting all of their shots into this Riptide here in the front.
Sounds good.
And then I'm going to be spending 1 CP for disintegration capacitors, so I'm going to be automatically wounding you on hit rolls of 6.
Sounds good.
With this.
You're taking a -1 because you advanced?
Yep.
Yep. Or did you veil them there?
No, I just advanced them.
Yep. That's what I'm just assuming.
Yeah, they advanced, but they are at +1 to hit, so they're beyond 3s.
Yep.
So
they're normal. And are they within half range?
I don't think...
For your stuff?
I don't think these front guys are in half range. Nope, they're just outside of half range.
Cool.
I have to be within 8 inches of you, so...
That's the important
part.
part.
The most awkward part about it is that everything's like, oh, you pop in with like within outside of 9 of your opponent, and everything I have is like within 8 inches. I get all my buffs.
Yep.
So 9. So I have 40 shots here. Four, 8, 31, 33, 36.
Do you need some?
39, 40. Alright, so 40 shots. I have no rerolls. We are hitting on 3s and 6s auto wound. Yep. And then 6s to wound are an extra AP. So.
Do you get a reroll one?
I have no rerolls here. No. Yeah, there's no rerolls in the Necron Codex as far as I can find. That you except for
the Lords.
Except for the
Lords give rerolls a 1.
Oh, so Overlords give the +1 to hit, but Lords give reroll
reroll
1s? Okay, that's good to know for the future.
Yep. I have a Lord built specifically for that reason because I was like, oh, like besides the Silent King, who also gives full rerolls.
But that makes me want to put my Veil Darkness on a Lord then.
Yes.
Yeah, that sounds much better.
You give them the +1 for that one turn.
Okay.
Bam.
So I got
6 is auto wound.
5, 6 6s. So we had 6 auto wounds. And then we're wounding on 5s here.
Like, yeah, T7. I'm like 90% sure. Yep. Unless they changed it. I'm double checking. Nope, T7.
Alright, so 5's a wound. Okay, so 6s are a +1 AP.
And I'll take out 5. Do these count as 6s or no?
They do not count as 6s. As far as I'm aware, they do not count. It does not say that they count, so I'm going to assume that they do not.
Correct. If it doesn't say, then you're good. So these are extra AP?
Yep, those are extra AP.
So AP from?
-2 to -3.
Okay, so 4s.
Yep.
Save them all.
Wow, okay. And then all these are AP -2.
Yep, 4s.
Okay, so we could roll all of them together then?
Yeah, because I have a 2 up and goes 4 up in both.
Sounds good.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, yeah.
That's pretty good.
That
that gets me low enough
good.
where I can start failing my Nova Charge.
Yeah, but you made 9 of the 13 wounds on a 4-up? That's pretty good.
It was pretty good.
Okay.
And that was on this close guy, correct?
That was on the close guy, yep.
Okay.
So that was all their shooting. So then I'll move over to the Necrons over here.
Yep.
They're going to put all their shots into this transport. Not all of them are within range. I believe I was missing the back 5 or 6.
Alright.
So the back 6 are not in range. So I got.
So you have 20 minus
28
6
shots.
Yeah.
So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
You mean 20,
17.
24 shots, right? Because they're 2 shots each.
20 minus 6 is 14.
Oh,
times 2.
14. Yep. No. Why did I think 12?
Oh, now I have to recount. You threw me off. 5, 10, 15. I have 20 dice here.
I have 8 right here.
8 right there. All right, perfect. All right, so these are hitting on 3s.
Yep.
And I rolled a lot of 2s.
No +1 over there. You got to run multiple lords or overlords.
I probably should have just taken. There's a upgrade for them that lets you target 2 guys.
Yeah, that was a warlord trait. Yep,
yeah, I
for
should.
all.
I took the one that gave him more range on his for all of his auras, but I should have taken the one that let him do 2.
Yep.
I'm thinking. All right, and I got nothing for 6s on hits here.
Okay. Yep.
So, and then these are gonna be 5s to wound, 6s are 8 benedict
Extra.
strike.
Yeah, because that's from your hungry void.
Yep. So.
Anything to stay stationary. Oh, I guess that doesn't matter. You're getting a new protocol. Yep, never mind. It doesn't matter.
Yep. So I got 2 AP minus 3 and 3 at AP minus 2.
AP minus 3 on 6s because of the transport.
Yep.
Nothing. So
Two
that's 2
damage.
damage. And then 5s. Nothing. So that's 5 damage.
5 damage. Hey, why couldn't you roll like that for the Riptide?
I'd rather have the transport hurt.
Having sick.
I think the transport has 13 wounds. Is it weird? Yes. So it's down to 8.
Okay. Yeah, and other than that, that's all my shooting. So not a whole lot going on here.
No charges because you advance. Or did you advance this group over here?
I did advance that group. I advanced
Okay.
both of them.
You advanced both.
Yep.
Okay. You took your -1 on that guy, that group then?
I think so.
Sounds good. That's good enough.
I can't remember.
I won't go back that far. Any points?
I do score some points. So, you are wholly within only 2 table quarters.
Yes.
So,
Yeah,
Yep,
because it's
the
like right
vehicle is
here.
not wholly
Yep.
within, yep.
It will be next turn,
yep,
maybe.
yeah.
I don't know. You
So-
can score it for
So
it.
you not moving the vehicle actually scored me a point. Because you
I-
could have chosen to move it forward even like a couple inches, and I would have been -1 point.
Oh,
But,
okay. Just like a
yeah.
couple inches.
As long as it was wholly within
know,
this table quarter.
It could have died or got bracketed if I moved it a couple inches.
It's
'cause
true.
More guys
I would
could
have more
got
to shoot
shot.
with, so
yeah.
you're
So
right.
like I feel like it was fair.
Okay, so alright, so I'm gonna score 3 points for Purge the Vermin. Because I have 2 quarters and my deployment zone. And then I'm gonna score 3 points for the bonus primary.
Yeah, because it's 2, 3, 4. They nerfed it because it used to be 2, 3, 5.
Yep.
Yep.
So I would score 3 points for the bonus primary.
Oh, for the bonus. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you meant treasure.
And then I score 3 points for treasure.
Yep. I gave
Okay.
it to treasure first.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
Yep. So that's fine.
So I got 3, 3, 3.
Yep.
That's the way that.
Oh, and for everyone's knowledge, treasure points are the 3 middle.
Yep, the 3 ones in the middle.
Because
Yep.
I'm not choosing your back objectives.
You technically could. I kind of
not-
forgot about that.
I'm not
I forgot
choosing-
you could though.
No. You just assume it's everything in No
Yeah.
Man's Land.
Yeah, I assume so.
Until I can't choose No Man's Land, then it's back.
Yeah.
you know.
Well, you can choose your own deployment zone after you've chosen all the no man's lands.
No, you choose their deployment zone.
Oh, it's if there's no
It-
other ones,
it-
then you can choose your own deployment?
Yeah, it said it not in your deployment. And they'll never be less than
Oh.
3, so it'll never be your deployment zone.
Got it. Interesting.
So.
Interesting. Okay. All right. Well, that is. Yeah, that's my turn. That's what I got.
Cool. So, do you want to talk about this?
Yeah.
I mean, like,
Wait, you know they talk about it.
it's the other button.
There we go.
Sorry.
So going first, I was really banking on, honestly.
Oh, were you? I was really banking on hoping not going first because I would have took 0 damage.
You're right, but I would have probably lost the same thing I lost whether I'd gone first or second.
Could have lost more actually. I didn't shoot.
But I would have had a 5+ invul save, which means it would have taken you more shots to kill that squad of 20.
Even if I would have went second, I could ignore your info.
On everything? Your entire army?
On the burst cannon, on the hammerhead shooting, on some of this guy's weapons already do it. Like I have things to ignore invuls for days.
Sure.
And because like
so
the
I would have
hammerhead,
lost probably the same thing.
I could spend if I would have got the CP. Like and then I couldn't spend it on the Riptide because I didn't.
Yeah.
But like if I would have got the CP and the hammerhead, it has a CP to do an expansion burst. So like I could wipe out a huge group of 20. Just with 1 rail cannon because I get a bunch more shots and it just does mortal wounds. So like
Interesting.
it changes it gets rid of its.
But you're gonna get to do that this turn.
Oh yeah,
So that's what I'm saying. Like, me going first was always better for me in this game. 100%. There was no downside to ever going first in this matchup.
I don't know.
So this guy can heal, resurrect Necron warriors. So if you ever damage a group like a little bit, he would have resurrected them.
Yep.
Like
and the orb was over there. That was the only reason why I kept shooting at that one group. Because that orb.
If that squad of 20, if one guy from that squad of 20 lived, like, I was bringing back like 10 of them, so...
Or more.
Yeah.
10 or more. Did you re-roll ones plus one? So I had a 4.
Yeah.
4's re-rolling ones.
Yeah, so it's pretty good. So, like, that's what I'm saying. Like going first would have been a huge benefit. The 5+ Invalid would have mattered because it would have forced you to play around it, at least. So you would have to either spend CP or do something.
Correct.
So...
Like, I'm going in battle round 2 with... I'll have 3 CP at the beginning. And maybe a 4th. I've never been able to roll not a 1.
So yeah, so like going second definitely hurt. Also, my strategic reserves essentially come in a turn later than they should, than I would like them to. So yeah, so going second is definitely a bit of a downside, and there's no like strategic reposition after I set up. So I kind of just banked on going first, because I already felt like I was gonna need to play very aggressive. So going second, like I'm already on the back foot. And if I set up to play second and then I go first, my first turn it doesn't do anything, and then it's essentially like I went second anyways. So I needed to play as if I was going first for that specific reason.
I also think you made some movement mistakes in your second. You'll find out on battle round 3 on that pretty fast since I'm going first, because I don't think you screened me out for dropping.
I can't afford to play around screening you out.
Yeah, with your, I guess you can or couldn't. It depends on how passive you are with your scarabs.
Like the scarabs, I could have tried to screen them out, but then I just put them in more areas where you could shoot at them. Yeah, so
put more peril.
And if you kill my scarabs, then I have to allocate warriors to hold the back 2 points, and I can't really afford to do that now that I've already lost a whole squad of them. So like I have to play as cagey as possible with the scarabs. And if you decide to drop into the back lines and do stuff, like I'm just gonna have to suck it up and deal with that later. So
sounds good.
Yeah.
Yep. The only reason why I say that is because there's one point on the map that's gonna be a struggle, and it's not his back point now. It's gonna be the other side of the map.
Yeah. Your scoring in the center of each of the table sides, I was not stopping you from doing. This game. There was no way I was gonna stop you from doing it if you wanted to do it.
Oh, so it doesn't complete until my next command phase unless it's with my core infantry.
Sure.
So like you would still stop them if you can kill them all. Like, you know what I mean? Like they may drop back there and start it, but they might not be able to do anything. I may just drop them back there and shoot because they're damage 2 weapons and they're scarabs that I could shoot at.
Yeah, that's an option as well.
So yeah. So I think we should go into the next battle round.
Yeah, next battle round. Sounds good. We'll see what happens.
Yep. The score look correct to you?
Score looks good to me.
And we switch. Battle round 2. And we go up CP each.
Did you spend the CP that I spent for the auto wounding?
I did not.
Okay.
That's my bad.
You're good.
I'll just add that in right now. Sorry. So I'm going to my command phase. The ethereal will try to get me another command point. Please not a 1.
Sounds good.
Yeah! It finally paid for itself. Yeah, I pay for CP so he can do it on 2s rather than 3s. So it's almost a guarantee. And then I've gone an entire game without getting it before, and it just feels real bad.
With Protocol of Sudden Storm, I'll be able to shoot and perform actions on this next turn.
Shoot and actions? Okay, so can machinery, do you do it on each point? Or, like, I don't know.
I can only do it on 1 point.
1 point.
Per turn. Yep.
But you would be able to do it and shoot.
Yeah.
Is it infantry only? Or
any Canoptic or core can do it, I'm pretty sure.
Okay. So like characters?
I don't think I can do it with characters.
Okay, cool.
I might have to recheck on that, but I'm pretty sure I can.
I think a lot of things are core now.
Yeah.
So that would be a check.
But I know I can do it with Canoptic. I know I can do it with core units, so...
Alrighty. Then Feel No Pain's on the back guy from the Ethereal on a 2-up.
Nope. At least that's the one you rolled the 1 on and not the CP.
They're screeners at this point. Well, I guess they don't need a screen quite yet, but... If you decide to keep things in reserve long enough where you can just drop them back here, I mean, like...
I think I don't have the luxury of doing that.
No, I think my rail cannons will keep you busy. Does my transport, is it bracketed? I don't think it is.
No, if it starts at 12...
13.
So yeah, it would need to be at least 7. Usually it's half for the first bracket.
6.
Yep.
Cool. So, for the full 12, I think we charge you with it, to be honest. Do we embark the troops, is the question. I don't think we embark the troops. I think we use it to screen you out on this side completely, like for getting people down on this side, because you have to stay outside of 9.
I do stay outside of 9.
So I'll just move this guy 12. And then these guys could shoot. I could advance them and shoot. Do we want? How far is that? So it's currently 18 minus 5, 13, so not on better profile. I'd be hitting on strength 5, AP minus 1. They no longer have cover, right?
They do no longer have cover.
Cool. I think I'll just advance them.
Sure.
I think I want to get them into cover themselves, so they take the 1 billion shots to the face and not die, hopefully. The Breacher Team has 4+, and they do. Oh, they move 6. So 18 minus 6 is 12, and they have +4 to their gun. So that is a 12. So yes, I can get the front guys to shoot at better profile.
So they're 20-inch range normally?
They move 6. Which gets me from 18 down to 12. And they're normally 14 for the long range and 8 for the short range, but then I get +4 inches for my bore cannon.
Oh, it's not just half range? They have 2 separate actual range numbers?
Yeah, so it's a close range and long range.
Interesting. Okay.
So, yes.
That's different. I was just assumed it was like
No.
full range, half range.
No, it's 8 and 14, and that's not half.
Yeah, it's a little over half.
So it goes to 12. So we should be able to do it. So I think if we advance them and take the -1. Yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to advance them and take the -1. If I can roll it in the box. Cool. It was better on the table. I was like, damn, that was a 5. So -2 off of the 6 would be 4. So it'd be 10 total. And we can get you right in the cover over here.
Yeah.
And still be within close range. Because they're assault guns. Yeah. What do you think of the Necrons? I think this is your second game played as them?
Yeah, technically second game. I am very much a melee army kind of player, and I did look at, there was apparently like a Scorpec like destroyer cult army renowned for them.
Oh yes.
But we don't have enough models for me to play that army.
And army of renowns are gone. They just canned them all, I believe.
Did all of them go away?
I know the Sisters ones did, and I think the Scorpec ones were pretty early on as well.
Oh,
so they just knocked out like 3 or 4 of them.
Okay, so if that doesn't exist anymore, then yeah, I don't really have. I really like Scorpec models. I think they're really cool, and I'm used to playing more of a melee army. But like I felt very much like I was kind of forced to play some range stuff. So we're looking at just like playing warrior blobs. I think they're cool. I like the reanimation protocol idea. Now knowing that they count as models destroyed for like secondaries and stuff like that, I'm like, I don't really know how efficient it is in running a bunch of big dudes, because I kind of want to just have like an endless army of the undead. That was kind of my idea. So yeah, I don't know. I think that running a lot of warriors feels really underwhelming, but also like that's almost my entire army. I have like 600 points in warriors. And if them feeling like a bit underwhelming in that case, and I don't really know what needs to be like put into the army for it to feel better, but that feels pretty underwhelming for 600 points to not do that much. They did get a points reduction, so like I'm sure they're probably worth the points that you pay for them.
Maybe not in too many big blobs.
But like I just didn't want to run like 6 squads of 10. That felt worse than running like multiple squads of 20.
Mm-hmm.
So
I tried to talk him into taking the Silent King. Still a fun model in my opinion.
The Silent King's cool. He's just taken in every single list, and I didn't want to be running
Nova charging both of these guys. This guy would be doing weapons, so he can't fail.
Sure.
I'm going to do feel no pains on that guy.
So shields on that guy?
Yep. So I believe I roll under. I'll double check that. Yep. I believe you roll under on this.
Under his remaining wounds?
Correct.
Okay.
So as his wounds go down, it's going to be harder for me to roll. Nova charge in your command phase. Riptide unit. If it does not roll, If it does, roll 2d6 if the result is greater than the remaining wounds. So we're good.
Okay.
Let me finish reading that though.
But yeah.
The reactor is burnt out. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. I just had to make sure.
I'm a big melee player, and also like the aesthetic of Necrons doesn't like jump out at me as something that I enjoy, but I think they're really cool, and I think I can find some things. We were looking at there's a gymnastic code that lets you like translocate. They like teleport around whenever you advance them, and I thought that was so cool. Like the idea of that is super cool. The issue is you can't declare a charge or shoot out of if you translocate, even if you have assault weapons. And I was like, well, that kind of ruins that flavor for me, because like I would love to like you like warp over a building onto the other side of a building or something like that, and you can just start opening fire on people. I think that's a really cool idea. But yeah, the Tesla weapons look cool. I like the idea of like lightning weapons. That's kind of neat. So we were looking at I was looking at a whole bunch of stuff, but in the end I was like, I'm just gonna play like a very simplistic list because I just didn't quite know what I liked and didn't like yet. So we're gonna see how much I enjoy Scorpex in this game. I have a Scorpex lore and 6 destroyers, so hopefully we can see them do some stuff.
I have to take the bait. I think I'm moving out this turn. I have to take the bait. There's not enough on the field, and I can somewhat screen out the like not coming in. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It's like I can move these guys 14 this way, so it'll be over here for that 9. Well, you can't deploy in deployment zone yet, so that's halfway. I don't need to move them then. Not that way. I think we'll move these guys. I want something on the point. I know they don't have OBSEC. You can move 14, which gets them over here. And move 12. Get them down here. And I think, because we don't want to get shot by the other group, and we're going to try to wipe out that center group. So that's 6 points sitting in the center. You do have a lot of CP to try to bring them back.
That I do.
Hopefully we can kill them in the melee phase, and then they come back, or kill them in the melee phase after they came back. With one punch man. Over here. We'll sit up here. That would be. Sit down here. I'm gonna try to get as close of a charge as possible. Alright, so that'd be a 7-inch charge.
Okay.
Because 8 down to 7. I'm okay with that. That's hard to fail, right? Try to tell Caleb that every time. This guy just needs to shuffle right now. This guy, stay right. We'll move him up. Yes, we're gonna move him up. Right here. This is my deployment zone. I think I'm going to advance the squad back here.
Mm-hmm.
1, 7. We're gonna tuck him in a little closer and watch out the window.
That's the ethereal right there?
Yep, that's the ethereal.
Okay.
I think that's everything that can move. Going to shooting phase. We're gonna shoot the Riptide. No, I'm sorry. Marker lights. We'll shoot the 6 marker lights from those 2 bikes. So the green bike's all the way on that side into the center.
Sounds good.
Hitting on 3s. 5. Here we go.
Sounds good.
And then I will shoot the I'll shoot 3 into the scarabs back there.
Sure.
and then another 3 over here.
Sure.
We'll start with the 3 into the scarabs.
All right.
Hitting on 3s. There'll be 3 into the scarabs. Here's orange dice for the scarabs. And then the other 3 into the warriors up by those transport, which would be 2.
2?
Yep.
All right.
Cool. We'll go to the rest of the shooting. We're going to shoot the Riptide with the burst cannon, everything into the warriors, so that will tick down to 4.
All right.
We'll start with the 2 plasma, hitting on 3s, wounding on 2s, 1 wound, AP -4.
Sure. My 5 thimble save.
Yep.
Saves.
Sounds good. And then burst cannon, 3. Because we don't want to spend the CP here yet. 3. 8. 4. I need more dice. 3 more. Sounds good. Awesome. Hitting on 3s.
Okay.
No rerolls because no core.
There's a 2 there.
There's 2. Wounding on 3s. AP -2.
Okay. It's only on my 5 thimble.
Yep.
I saved 1. So that's 6 dead.
Yep. That's all of its guns. That did ignore your cover, by the way.
I don't have cover. From this?
Yes.
Okay.
So, FYI.
I'm sorry, I was only able to save for all those anyways, so.
Yeah, even with the cover, I believe.
Yeah. 6. Okay. On 5 ups. I get back 1. I will say, I was rolling reanimation protocols much better against Logan than I have been in this game so far.
Yeah, playing the test game out. That was against more Necrons, though. So 1 came back. How many did I kill there?
5 died.
5 died?
Yep.
Cool. That's what matters. I'm going to start writing down the numbers so that way I can add them up. We'll draw a line between each. Okay. We'll go and shoot. How many are there? Still over 11 there?
Yeah, there's 15 there.
We'll shoot this hammerhead, everything into them, and I'll spend a CP here.
Sure.
There we go. Oh, I need my codex. I never use this. I never use it, so I never have to look it up because no one plays hordes against me. So I'm pretty sure it turns it into I get a dice for each model, but I want to see if there's a cap to it because I'm sure there is. Strike fade. Submunitions. Use this stratagem in the shooting phase when a hammerhead model in your army is selected to shoot. If a model is equipped with a railgun, instead of making attacks with the weapon this phase, select one enemy unit that's not within engagement range, that is within 36 inches and visible to the model. Roll a d6 for each model in that unit, adding 1 to the roll if that model's over 11 or more models. And for each 4+, the unit suffers 1 mortal wound to a maximum of 8 mortal wounds.
Okay. So you have 15 dice, and for every 3+, you're going to deal a mortal up to 8.
9, 12, right? Yep.
Sounds good.
12, 15. Oh. Oh.
So we got 5 mortals?
5 mortals.
5 mortals. I'll take it. 1, 2... 4, 5.
And then the drone's off with him. We'll hit on 3s. That did tick down, right? Or it should be down to
Okay.
3. Sorry. Hitting on 3s. No rerolls. Actually, I'll use its 1 reroll.
Does it get to shoot the drone still? Or does it not make any attacks?
Yes,
of
so
that
that-
stratagem?
For the stratagem, I'm pretty sure it just replaced the thing when I read it. Sorry. if the model is equipped with a railgun, instead of making attacks with that weapon,
Okay. Okay.
Yep. So I will use its one free reroll
Sure.
for this because the railgun wasn't anything. Wounding on 3s. 3 wounds, no AP, and you do get cover.
Okay. So I'll be on 3-ups. Saved them all.
Sounds good. Going to, so it's these two. I can't use that CPU over here. That's all right. I'll go and shoot with. Are you within half range? Yes. I'll shoot you with the bikes over here.
Sure.
So I get 8 shots. Hitting on.
That takes us down one.
Yep. Hitting on 3s. 3 hits. Wounding on 3s. 2 wounds. AP -1, and there's no cover from the thing.
So 5s. Save both.
Nice. We'll shoot you with the transport from over there. So this transport right here into them, that'll take us down to 1. I'll do the drones first, hitting on 3s. No rerolls. Wounding on the 3s. And no AP.
So 4s. Saved 3 of them. 2 die.
Yep. Put that out there. And then the burst cannon, which is 8 shots. Hitting on 3s. Wow. Substantially worse. Wounding on 3s. Substantially worse. 1. AP -1. So
5s. Nope.
1 more. And then reanimation.
Yep. I got 3 reanimation. And 2 come back.
But I did kill 3. So that is the 13. I'll shoot these bikes into them.
Mm-hmm.
So that's another 8 shots. Hitting on 3. That should be the last one. Wounding on 3s.
Yep.
4 wounds. AP -1.
Cover.
Are you within an inch of it still?
I think these 2 guys are.
Okay.
So I'll roll them separately.
So it'd be 4s?
You said AP -1, right?
Yep.
Okay,
AP
so
-1.
1's dead. 2's dead.
And then it doesn't matter.
And then on a 5. Nope. So 3 dead.
And then do they come back after you remove? And I'll do this guy. That's 3 more.
Oh, I'm throwing dice all over the place.
There we go.
Alright. I get 1 back. So.
Cool. Kind of wish that they weren't there. I'll shoot everything from One Punch Man into actually. I need to double check. It's 22. I'll shoot his fusion blaster into these scarabs.
Okay.
And then I'll shoot the rest of his guns into them.
Okay.
So I'll just start with the fusion blaster, hitting on 2s, re-rolling fail. It hits, wounding on 2s, re-rolling fail. It wounds, AP -4, no
Sure.
save, D6 damage.
Sure.
3.
3.
So one's
So
down to
scarab's down to 1.
Cool.
Alright.
You want
Red dice.
Red dice. Yep. There you go. And then the rest of the guns. D6 +2 for the flamer. 4. So that's 6. Hitting on 2 because this flamer hits. Rerolling failed. It does. Wounding on 4 to 4, which would be 4s, correct?
4s.
Rerolling failed, which is all but 1. 4 wounds.
Pretty good conversion.
AP -2.
So 5 up Emble.
Yep. Save 2.
Save 2. Save 2.
2 more die. I still have more guns.
Yep.
So put those off to the side.
Yep. I'm just debating which ones I'm picking up here. I'm down to 5 of them, so I can hold that.
And then these are hitting on 2s. Rerolling fail. Wounding on strength 5, so it'd be 3s. Rerolling failed. And AP -1. And this does ignore cover.
That's fine. I'm not in cover.
I think you
Maybe that one guy is,
back in.
4s, right?
AP -1.
-1.
So
5s.
5s.
And I saved 2, so that's all of them.
Cool. And how many more was that?
There's 5 more.
5 more. Okay. So I'm at 23 for this round. Oh, I held 2 at the beginning. Sorry. Hold 1, hold 2. That's this one. Yep, because it was just these 2 I held.
Yep.
Alrighty. I'll go and shoot. So, who has invulns and what are their invulns on these 2?
The Overlord has an invul of 4+.
Okay, and then the Technomancer?
And the Chronomancer,
Chronomancer,
also
my
has an
bad.
invul of 4+. So they're both 4+ invuls.
4+, both 4+ invulns.
Yep.
Who has more wounds? Or are they the same?
The Overlord has 5 and the Chronomancer has 4. So Overlord has 5,
Yep.
Chronomancer has 4.
Yep, okay. I will shoot. I'm going to spend 2 CP. Here. If I can. 2. I'm going to shoot this broadside.
Mm-hmm.
It's taking a -1 though. I still have 1 for reroll. I'm going to shoot everything from it into the Overlord.
Sure.
And its rail cannon's going to ignore invulns.
Sure.
So we'll start with that. Hitting on 5s. Because
2 shots?
Yep, it's 2 shots.
Okay.
I'm like 90% sure it's 2 shots.
That's
I'll
fine.
double check.
Yeah.
But hitting on 5s. And they both miss. I understand it was a gap. But I was hoping not to use this one yet. And then I'm not going to reroll that. Yep. It is 2 shots.
Okay.
Then the plasmas, which there are 2 of them. This doesn't ignore your invul. But that one has 1 hit. Wounding on strength 8 to his toughness 5, so it'd be 3s. It wounds. AP -4 on your invul.
4 up Emble.
Flat 3.
Flat 3? Guess he's taking it. So he's down to 2.
I guess I will shoot the other rail gun into that guy.
Over the tank?
From the tank.
Sure.
Well, actually, I still have this commander over here. I'll put his plasma. I'll do this commander over here. So
Okay.
this commander will shoot his plasma since it ignores invulns over here, and then he'll shoot everything else into. Everything else into the same guy, just to try to get rid of him.
Okay.
So we'll start with the important one, which is the plasma. But I do not want to duplicate that. The plasma is 1 shot, hitting on 2s. It will hit. Strength is 8, so wounding on 3s. It will wound. AP -6 and ignores invulns.
This guy's got his AP -6 in removals?
Correct.
Oh, how much damage?
Is just flat 3.
Okay, he's dead.
Alright.
I will spend a CP for Resurrection Protocols.
Yep. And I believe that comes back at the end of the phase.
At the end of the phase, I'll roll a d6. And on a 4+, he's going to resurrect where he's at.
Yep. Go ahead and just leave him there. I was going to say, because then we know where he's at. Because I just can't shoot at him. You can remove his health dice.
Sounds good. I mean, I'm going to roll that health dice when I go to roll him, so.
Yep. So that was everything from him into him. I'll shoot this rail cannon into
Did you spend that CP for me?
Yes, I will.
Okay.
Perfect. Shooting the rail cannon over here.
Yep.
Hitting on 4s, because I am touching.
Yep.
As I destroy all my troops. It does not hit. I'll use its free reroll.
Sure.
If I can get my troops to stand back up. It will hit. Strength 12, so
Twos.
2s. And it will wound, and that will ignore invul at, I believe, AP -5.
Yeah.
And it's flat 6 plus D3. And
He's
3 mortal
dead.
wounds.
Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah.
And I'll spend a CP for him to resurrect as well.
Yep. Sounds good. That's kind of figured. Yep. Put a dice by him.
Yep. Any other shooting?
Yeah, I got this side still.
Okay.
And the Riptide up here. I'll shoot the Riptide. I'll shoot the 2 plasma into the scarabs right there.
Mm-hmm.
And then its other gun into the other scarabs.
Sure.
And I will overcharge the other gun because it makes it dead damage 4. So that way it will pop scarabs at a time. But it's only 6 shots. If you want to take that marker light down, it'll go down to 2. He's hitting on 3s with this, and 1s cause mortal wounds to myself.
Okay.
No 1s. That was a good roll. I was hoping not to do 6 mortal wounds to my face and then bracket him. Wounding, strength 8 to their toughness 9.
3.
Yep, so 2s. 5 wounds. This doesn't ignore invuls.
They don't have an invul save.
Alright, it does ignore the cover, AP minus a lot, so
Sure.
it's just 5
So,
dead.
That's all of them.
Yeah.
Alright, it's 4 damage each.
Yep.
Alright.
Cool. And then the 2 plasma over here.
Mm-hmm.
Hitting on 4s because they don't have a marker light. 1 hit. Wounding on 2s because it's 8 to their 3.
Yeah.
Oh, AP minus a lot, flat 3. It kills
Flat
the guy
3?
at
Okay.
1. Yep.
Is that all of your shooting at that squad?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
5 ups. Nope. Scarab stays dead.
I'm just gonna fill up our normal dice area with dice because that's where we normally dig. I'm gonna hoard all dice. Wounding. Oh, I'm sorry. We're gonna shoot over here. All of the troops into them.
Squad of warriors. Okay.
Yep. I'll take the -1.
You'll get +1.
I do get +1, so it'd be. Well, I have -2 actually. Yeah.
Okay.
Because they advanced.
Got it.
And I'll just take the -1 from. It does cover some
Yep.
of them. So there is a full squad. 8, 10, 4, 8, 10. Drop the dice. That's the Riptide. Hitting on 5s. No rerolls over there because the commander is not close enough. Wounding on strength 6, so it'd be 3s.
Yep. 3s.
And then AP minus 2.
So on 6s. I saved none, so it's 8 dead.
8 more. You get a reroll all of these for command protocol.
Yep.
There we go. Is that 8? Should be.
8. 5 ups. Reroll those 2 1s.
Oh.
So 4 come back.
And then I'll shoot you with the transport over there. So transport into these guys. I'll start with the drones. 8 attacks.
Yep.
The marker light goes away now because there was 2 of them on there.
Yep.
And then so this will be hitting on 4 because it counteracts the -1. Wounding on 3s. 3. No AP.
4 ups. Save 1.
And then I have more shots after this.
Yep.
So 2. You got your 2 off to the side. Burst cannon. Hitting on 4s as well. Because -1.
3s.
Yeah, 3s. 2. AP -1 on these.
5s. Nope. 2 more dead.
Here's 4 dice.
And
Reroll the 1.
1 comes back.
And that was 3 or 4 more.
Yep.
Up to 7. So my kill count this round. Characters don't count. Characters don't count. So I'm at 37 for warriors. And I think that is all my shooting.
Okay.
Yes.
So phase is over.
Yes.
Okay. I'll roll for the Overlord.
On a 4 up.
He is back.
And
I will roll for the Chronomancer.
sounds good.
He is
He's
back.
And then
and yep, Overlord. Overlord has 3 wounds. Chronomancer has 2 wounds.
Cool. Right. I'll go to charge phase. I'm going to charge this commander into both of them.
Sure.
Would you like to overwatch?
Nope.
Okay. 7, I believe. Does a 7 make it? No.
7 does not get you to the other guy. It only gets you to the Overlord.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll CP reroll that.
Okay.
8.
8 does get you there, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Yes. Alright. There you go. And then I will... Don't want you to suicide the scarabs into me. That's what I'm afraid of. Because I don't... Could charge... I'll charge the warriors with my transport.
Sure. I will Overwatch there.
Sounds good.
And then I will spend another CP. What? Oh,
It's only in your shooting phase.
I can only do the mortal wounds?
I'm not sure about the mortal wounds, but I believe the extra APs in the shooting phase. I'm not sure.
This one's also in the shooting phase, yep. Okay. Alright. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 26 shots.
This is 10 right here.
8, 12,
22.
26.
There's 1.
Okay. Hitting on 6s.
You want me to pull out hits or?
Sure, you can pull hits over to the side, yep. And then these are wounding on 5s.
Yep.
So we got 3 wounds.
AP -2.
There's 2 6s there, so those are AP minus 3.
Yep,
Yep.
so that's my bad. They do not save, so they'll go through. Down
This
to
one's
6.
on an AP minus 2.
And 5. Nope. Down to 5. And I'll charge.
Yep.
8 will get me there. How to do this? Come in and just be right there. I was at
You're on
5.
6? 5?
5.
5.
'Cause I just took 3.
Okay. Any other charges?
I'm debating about charging the Riptide into over here to help, but or the other battle suit. But I think I'm good. I don't want you to kill them in melee by interrupting and killing one of them. I'd rather have you kill One Punch Man because he's about to one punch and then die if he doesn't kill him.
Yeah.
So I think I'm good.
Okay.
I will go over here.
Yep.
First I will put the 4 gauntlet attacks into, because they both have 4 up invulns.
They both have 4 up invulns.
I'll put the 4 gauntlet attacks into. Do I get to know my number of attacks because it gets D6 plus 2?
I believe you have to assign all your profiles before you roll the profile. Because you're talking about the number of attacks from the flamer, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you don't know the number of attacks from the flamer until you've declared where they're going.
So if I put no attacks, that makes no sense because I'll never be able to assign it then.
You're assigning the gun to somebody, right?
No, because melee attacks are individual assignments, right? I get D6 extra attacks with it, so I would know that at the beginning, correct?
Sure.
I don't know.
You can roll it and you can assign them however you want.
Here, I'm gonna double check.
I have no idea how that works off the top of my head. So.
Each time the bearer fights, it makes D6 plus 2 additional attacks with this weapon.
Sure. Yep. So then you would get a roll them before you assign.
Okay. So it would be 3 plus 2 would be 5. I'll just do the 4 into the Overlord and 5 into the
sure.
Chronomancer.
Sounds good.
We'll start the 4 into the Overlord.
Sure.
Hitting on 2s, rerolling failed. They'll all hit. Strength 12, so 2s, rerolling failed. They'll all wound. AP minus a lot, but
yep. 4 invul. How much damage is this?
Flat 3. Honored Your Gauntlet is flat 3.
Okay, I will CP reroll. Yep. Nope. Okay.
And then the 5 into the Chronomancer. Hitting on 2s, rerolling failed. And then strength 4 to his toughness
4.
Yep, so it'd be 4s, rerolling failed. 4 wounds, AP minus 2.
So 4 up.
Yep. 2 damage flat.
2 damage each. He's dead then.
Yep. Alrighty. Would you like to interrupt before the transport?
No. It's fine.
You're good. D3, I believe, because it goes from 3 to down to D3, which is 2. 6s. Nothing.
Okay. I'll do my pylon. Does your vehicle's giving -1 strength affect melee as well?
I'll double check that. I don't think so. I think it's just shooting. Concept. Each time a ranged attack.
Okay.
Yes, so just shooting. The strength characteristic of 7 or less against a vehicle or battlesuit. That's vehicle or battlesuit.
Okay.
That includes commanders, I guess. That matters.
I get 7 attacks then. Yep. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 5s.
One
One wound, no AP.
So 3s. Save.
Sure.
Alright. I think that's the end of my turn.
Okay.
Going to scoring. No prisoners. I got 37 more, but it pushed me at 67. So that's 3 more points. Plus 1 for hitting 50.
Sure.
And the assassinate.
You score 6.
Yep. And that's it. I do hold my point.
Yes, you get 3.
Cool. And then now we'll go to your turn.
Sure.
And you hold 2?
I hold 1. You shot me off the other point.
Oh.
That I was on.
I thought there was more scarabs.
There were 5 scarabs. You killed all 5 of them. And then yeah. Okay. So movement phase. I guess I'm moving these scarabs over here.
Command phase, do you...
I have nothing in command phase.
Oh, is it in the movement phase he heals?
Oh, I guess I do get to resurrect guys in the command phase.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So,
Technomancer.
yep. So I get 2 guys back. I'll move the scarabs over to here. And then I guess I will move this guy. It's 10-inch fly over to there, and I'll bring in my reserves. So there's nothing else to move. So. Bring in the Void Dragon right here. I will bring in 1 squad of destroyers.
And this is where half of my things that I just pushed up all die.
Over to here. And I guess I'll just bring this guy in right here with that. Or I want these flipped around. I can't be forwarded anymore there. 6 inches. Okay. And then I'm going to leave the Scorpec Lord and the 3 destroyers in reserve still.
Cool. Are you falling back the group of warriors?
Nope.
Cool. Probably dead then. I'm probably dead. You did wounds against it last time.
Well, it's shooting.
Well, yeah, but you didn't have all your models in melee yet, so like you did.
I'm not going to put them all in melee.
Oh.
I have to hold this point.
You'll have a lot more in melee this turn. Because the piles.
I lied. I have to bring in these Scorpec destroyers.
You gonna bring in the Lord too then?
Yep. This guy is gonna go here.
Sounds good.
And then outside of 9, run these guys right. Oh, back to them just a little bit still. There we go. Vehicle. Alright.
Best psychic phase of the game?
Yeah, end of movement phase. I will.
Does he do something in movement as well? Did you take the control node?
No.
Okay.
Nope.
Or not the control node. There's the cloak and whatnot.
He has the cloak.
Okay.
It heals things. Everything has 1 wound.
Okay.
Yeah. So if I have a multi-wound thing, I can heal it on the end of his movement phase.
Okay. I didn't
Yeah.
know if it also did stuff for warriors or not.
Nope.
I couldn't remember.
So this is my squad of dead warriors. I need to clean these guys up because this is the whole squad that's dead. Okay.
So the big baddies are on the field. The hardest things to ever remove since sliced bread and Abaddon and
Yeah.
other people followed suit.
Yeah. Going second, I should have just put these guys on the field the first turn. But
Well, you didn't know.
I know,
Yeah.
but. All right. So yeah, I got a couple things that we're gonna do. First things first. Nightbringer. I always forget what their Catan powers do off the top of my head. Alright.
The Void Dragon does something to vehicles, so
Yep.
it's
It,
gonna
it doesn't do that much to vehicles, but it does something.
it does D6 extra rather than D3. And then it makes them count as half bracket if they can bracket. Half the wounds characteristics for bracketing. What they currently have.
Yeah, that's what the Voltaic Storm does.
Yep.
Yeah.
But I can do D6 damage.
Okay, so I'm going to start with our Grim Reaper friend here, Nightbringer. He is not within. Oh, he is not within range to Gaze of Death because nothing's within 9 inches of him.
Nope, not yet.
But he is going to Transdimensional Thunderbolt, targeting this guy up here.
Sounds good.
Wait, oh, he's a character model, right?
He is a character. I am within 3 of a vehicle.
He's not the closest visible enemy, so it'll be this guy then.
Yes.
Yep. So.
Oh, is it the closest?
Or if he's a character, he's within 3 inches of another model for me to not be able to target him. If
Okay.
he is outside of 3 of everything
Yep.
else, so I can target him.
Sounds
Yep.
good. Yep.
Yep. So Transdimensional Thunderbolt on a 2+. He's gonna take a D3 mortals. Of course, I'd roll a 1. Okay. Then that's all that does, and then we'll go down to the Void Dragon.
Antimatter meteor.
Yep, Antimatter Meteor is the closest enemy, which
So
is going to be this vehicle here.
Okay.
So on. Alright, so we're going to roll a d6. On a 5, it's going to take 3 mortal wounds.
Alrighty. So down to 10.
And then we're going to have Voltaic Storm, that same model. On a 2+, he's going to suffer D3 mortals.
It's D6, I believe.
It's just D3.
If it's a vehicle, though.
It is still just D3.
Is it?
Yeah, if it's a vehicle, they count as having half their wounds for their characteristic. Oh, or so it's D6 if it's said if it's a vehicle. There's a parentheses there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's why I was like,
I rolled a 1, so
I was
didn't do
pretty
anything. So yeah, that's underwhelming, but okay, sure. That is end of movement phase. Shooting phase. I'm going to shoot this vehicle with the
spear?
Spear? Oh, actually, what's the range on it?
12 inches.
12 inches? Nope, I'm not in range. Yep, still be the vehicle.
Sounds good.
Hitting on 2s. Hits. Wounding on 3s. Wounds.
AP?
AP's -4.
No, go roll the
So
damage.
it's D3 plus 3 damage.
Sounds good.
So it'll be 5 damage.
Down to 5.
Okay. And then Scorpic Destroyers have no ranged weapons. Those guys are in melee combat. So that's all my shooting.
Your Scorpic Lord
Scorpic Lord
has, I'm not sure how long it is, but with Mephrit it makes it longer, so.
It does make it longer. Oh, those guys don't benefit from Mephrit though. I was like, no, I had 15 inches on the
No, you
commander.
don't. No, not on the spear.
Okay, so I do have an Enmitic Annihilator. That's hard to pronounce.
Range?
Range is 21 inches.
Oh, well,
So I should have 20 range
easy.
on this squad of dudes.
Easy.
Yeah, so I'm gonna shoot them. It's Assault 2d3 with Blast.
I have 10 in there.
Yep, so I'll
So
get minimum
minimum
3. We
take
got
the
6 though. I'll take it.
Does that model ignore cover?
No, he does not.
Okay, I just double checking. I didn't know. It's been a while since I've used them.
Okay, so let's see. Alright, so
Hitting
yeah.
on 2s?
These are gonna be hit on 2s. No rerolls. Oh, each of this model makes an attack reroll hit rolls of 1. Never mind. Hardware for destruction. Perfect. So those are all gonna hit. And then I have strength 6 to your toughness
Toughness 3, so
2s. So those are all gonna wound.
AP?
And it's gonna be this
it's
one's
6s?
Yep, the 6s are AP -2, and those ones are AP -1.
AP -1. So cover makes these 4s. These makes 5s.
Yep.
So 5s. Cool. 1.
Made 1.
So 1 dies, and then 4s. 2 die.
Okay.
Then do you have nothing else in strategic reserve?
I have nothing else to teach reserve.
Okay, I will take from this side then. That matters. I don't want to be strategic reserved on in the middle.
And you had 2 of them, right?
Yep, I took
Okay.
2.
Perfect.
Yep.
Alright, and I guess my Technomancer has shooting 2.
Yeah,
So I'll shoot these guys with him as well. So assault 3.
Hitting on -1.
Yeah, he's hitting on 3s. Or 4s because of the -1.
Yep. Wounding.
2 hits. Wounding on 3s. 1 wound. AP -2.
So it'll be 5s. Saved.
Saved.
That crater is pretty large over there. Oh, the Astro Militarum know how to duck.
Apparently.
It's because I beat Astro Militarum. I got some in my army now.
Oh, yeah?
That's how we're doing it. We're stealing bits of other armies and putting them in.
Yeah, alright, fight phase. Or charge phase. I'm going to have the Void Dragon declare a charge against those 2 bikes over there.
Cool. I'm not overwatching that.
Okay. Nope.
Would you like to, you do have a reroll.
I have 1 CP left for a CP reroll.
Or for a command point or stratagem in the fight phase or whatever.
Yeah, I'm not going to reroll that.
Okay.
I will declare a charge with the Nightbringer against this guy. It's an 11-inch charge.
Why that? Why not do the...
Because that charging into the bikes don't matter.
Okay, sounds fine.
The Void Dragon just couldn't make the charge on the guy in the middle.
Cool.
That okay?
Yep, that's fine.
Let's go.
Oh my gosh. I didn't want to Overwatch because it's not worth it.
Oh, yes.
I want a CP... I don't have any saves against this, do I?
You get no saves against this guy. This is what we needed. We needed this. All right, and then I'm going to declare charge with the Scorpec Lord into the transport over here.
You're good?
He's where I'll spend my CP reroll. 8. Damn. So close. And then I'll charge with the Scorpec Destroyers into it as well. 7. Nope. Can't make a 9-inch charge to save my life.
Does he give a reroll for charging?
He does not.
Okay.
He just gets them. He gives them reroll 1s to wound.
I wonder if there's if you could put a relic on him for something like that, or like a.
Not from what I could find.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
Because I was just wondering how to make him better.
I mean, he's good. His base profile's okay. He's the only thing that gets reroll 1s to wound in the army. So.
So do the circle. I'm pretty sure these guys also have it. Base.
They get reroll 1s to hit. Base.
Oh, they get reroll 1s to hit. Base.
Yeah, Hardwire for Destruction is reroll 1s to hit.
Oh, okay.
He gives them he has an aura of reroll 1s to wound for everything.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So like including your warriors?
I believe it includes warriors.
Cool.
Better double check. Oh, sorry, just Destroyer Colts.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, well, that's my charges. I'm gonna go to the Nightbringer.
Of course you will.
Yeah.
I can't interrupt, so.
Yep. And we're just gonna go with the Entropic Blow. This is times 2 strength, AP -4, D6 damage.
Yep.
And I get 6 attacks here.
Hoping for a bunch of 1s. That's what I'm hoping for. I see 1-1.
He does hit on 2s though, right? Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
That's just the 1-1. So 5 hits.
5 hits. Wounding on 2s, because I'm strength 14.
Yeah, 2.
Okay. Another 1. So 4 wounds. AP -4, ignoring invul saves.
Roll them.
Okay.
Just roll them all. I might just die here. I die here.
It's 14 damage.
Do I want to explode? No, I should have just overwatched. I'll just remove them. There
Okay.
we go.
And then I get my 3-inch consolidate. Not quite on the point, but
I had 2 models on there anyways.
yep. Okay, well, I needed that. That makes me feel a little bit better.
I don't think I'm killing either of them now. It's kind of like okay, now we dance around them for the rest of the game.
Yeah. That's what I got.
That's everything?
Oh, yeah, then you gotta fight me over here.
Oh, I gotta fight first?
Yep.
Cool. D3 attacks. 3! Can we bump you on 6s? No.
Nope. Alright.
And then how many you piling in?
I think I get 1 more warrior in here. I guess I gotta keep these guys in. I can pile this guy around. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 more attack.
Hey, there you go.
6, 7, 8. Wounding with 4.
AP, nothing.
None.
I still think they should have it. Well, maybe not on those guns, because they don't have axes on the bottoms. Anyways, 18 nunts with 3. Sorry, I couldn't think.
You're good.
Save them all. That could have been bad.
Okay, so that's my fight phase.
Alrighty. Do you score? What do you score?
Well, you are not in my deployment zone, so I get 1 point there, and you're not wholly within this table
is
quarter.
it wholly within your deployment zone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're not within the stable quarter, because those guys are just on the line.
Yes, they are.
So they have to be wholly within. So I get 1 point for this zone. Did you grab a warrior?
I snagged a warrior.
So yeah, so I get 1 point for that, and 1 point for not being in my deployment zone. So I'll get 2 points for Purge the Vermin. I get 3 points for holding my primary objective. So that's a primary, 3 points. Or the secondary bonus, I guess, technically.
Yep.
And then I got my 2 points for Purge the Vermin.
Yep.
And then I did not get to complete any actions this turn. So... And then... I hold 1 point for treasures.
Yes, I already gave that to you.
Okay.
Take a hold.
So I got my 3 points for bonus. I got my 2
Yep.
points for purge, and I got my 3 points for, 2 points for.
Oh, I didn't do treasure.
Treasures?
No. Yep, treasure is the one I missed.
Okay,
it's 2.
All right,
There you go.
and that's
End of battle round 2.
End of battle round 2.
You want to talk about it?
Yeah, we can talk about it.
He made the charge.
I did make the 11-inch charge.
One punch man, one punched, and then died.
I'm honestly like upset that that's the charge I made, and I missed all my others. But like I would have loved to have killed this transport because my warriors being locked up here in combat is like really rough. But honestly, I'm just running out of things at this point. I was like playing through the list and stuff like that, and like playing through the game, I was not expecting to lose 40 warriors in the first 2 turns, but like it did happen. And the issues that those are the only things I gave you to shoot at. So like not having the Catons on the board at the beginning of the game, I think actually like would have given you something else to shoot at and have to worry about. So that
Trying to waste shooting into them, but I think because they're there to charge, there are counter charges. Like if you left them out there, if I pushed up like this, I wouldn't have been able to because you could charge me easy.
But also, then I could just push them up the board.
Like, you could.
Like this turn, I would have gotten a charge with both of them, probably guaranteed.
Oh yeah.
And I could have like actually made some things going on, and I would have gotten to like do more with them.
Yeah.
So I put them in reserves because I was like, oh, I don't want them getting shot a whole bunch at the beginning of the game. But then not having anywhere to actually like hide my guys so that you weren't shooting at them as well makes it almost pointless to keep them in reserves at that point. So I think that was probably a mistake, but we're going to try to make it work now. I do like the Destroyer Cult in reserve still. I just missed all their charges, which happens. So.
Yep. I like them with a Veil of Darkness myself and all the way up.
The Destroyer Cult?
Yeah, turn 1. For a 9-inch charge.
Yeah, if I had gone first, I would have Veil of Darkness to squad a 20 right up in your face.
Oh, I know.
And so, but all my warriors were dead before I even really got to try to do it. So.
Yep. And the other ones moving out could have already basically moved out like that.
Yeah.
It was actually farther with the advance, I believe, than it was with a Veil, right? Because you got closer with.
Yeah. So, I wasn't gonna Veil to move them 3 inches. Like that's not worth it. So
yeah.
Like if for some reason they lived and then I got to Resurrection Orb them, then I could have veiled them somewhere else on the next turn maybe. But
I think the game's afoot. Like I know I'm gonna be scoring hard. It's now just if you can score points on me. And if I can avoid not dying, is the big thing.
Yeah, I mean, like I feel like you just kill everything that isn't the 2 Catan on this turn or on this turn, other than like the 3 Scorpion Destroyers over there.
No, I can kill them too.
Sure, yeah. So like that's what I'm saying. Like if you pick up like everything but the Catan, like I have no way of scoring points. So
yeah. Well, I mean, it'd just be holding points at that point. Or can they do the action?
They cannot do the action, and I can't hold.
I thought everything could do that action. It just doesn't complete until your next command phase.
It is only Canoptic and Core, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, they're not Core.
They're not Core or Canoptic.
Yep.
Yeah.
They should. They have mechanisms.
But yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like if I get down to just the 2 Catan, like I can't score points anymore. I can score maybe 4 points a turn.
For hold 2, you could get 8 points a turn.
I will not be able to hold 2.
Anything in combat with them is guaranteed death.
Maybe.
I'd have to sacrifice stuff. Whatever I threw at it, if to get rid of 4 points.
All I'm saying is maybe I score 8 points one turn.
Okay.
So
we'll see.
But that also means I'm just putting them on 2 points and they're not doing anything else, and then I'm 100% losing because you hold the other 3 points on the table.
This is going to go to Battle Round 3, which Kayun starts activating.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty close in your face. So
Yeah.
I'll get to hit on explosion on sixes.
AP, right?
No,
explosions on sixes. That's what
That's
it is.
Monka.
Yeah.
And they got rid of the extra AP on Monka.
So it's just exploding sixes, but
no, it's just rerolls of wounds.
Oh,
it's bad.
Okay.
It's bad.
Interesting. Okay.
That's why I never choose it anymore, because it's like, yeah, I can reroll wounds and be aggressive the first 3 turns, but like,
is reroll wound rolls a 1?
Yes.
Okay. I mean,
it has merit, but like, it's only for the first 3 turns. So you have to get into people's faces to do it, because 18 and then it shrinks.
Oh, you have to be within the range.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's why I choose Kayun, because it's still 12, but by Battle Round 3, if you're not in my face and I'm not in your face, then we're playing a slug it out game from the distance.
Yeah.
Like Astromel.
I mean, you're playing the gameplay you want to play, so.
Yeah. Right now, I think I'm controlling a good portion of the board, which will help with this.
Yeah. I mean, like I have 1 squad of warriors left, and my scarabs are 100% dead probably. So.
Oh, I forgot to add up your scarabs last round.
They're 12 wounds each, so there was 5 of them.
There's 5 of them, and
I lost 1 more, so I lost 6 scarabs last. So
they're 4 wounds each, so that'd be 20 for 5.
24. Because there was 1 that died from the squad that's alive at the moment as well.
Right. So that would have put me up to 91. Because 67 plus 24.
Sure.
So that does score me 2 more points, because it was 20.
Were you at 67 last time, though?
I was 37.
So
I was.
You were at 67 plus 24. There should be 3 more points because the 4 brings you up.
Oh,
yeah.
Yes.
It should be 10 points.
Yep, I'm at 10 now. Yep, sorry, my math. It's
okay.
It's been a day.
But yeah, so I don't know how this is gonna go. Probably poorly for me going forward.
Yeah, let's go to command phase.
Yep.
Over there, do I get a 2-up for a command point? Oh. Let me go to the next battle round. You scored everything. Everything kind of looks correct for you.
Yep.
Right, battle round 3. We each get a command point. And do I get another command point? Yes, I do. They're too far away over here to do the thing anymore. But I guess I don't have to worry about that. And now I don't think I get Kayun in engagement range, by the way. I need to know if that's the case, because I may just retreat with that, so I can just shoot the living crap out of them.
The Kachan Shards do have living metal, but they don't benefit from protocols, right?
They do have living metal, but don't benefit from protocols, correct.
All right, well then I'll be re-rolling 1 dice for my reanimation protocols on this turn.
So it can, so everything of mine can fall back and shoot, but then it gets a -1 to do so. And each time this model makes a ranged attack that targets the closest eligible unit within 12 inches if the model is not within engagement range. So I can't be in engagement range to do it.
Okay.
But I can fall back and shoot from now on.
You just have -1?
I just get a -1 to do so.
Okay.
So I will totally fall back with this guy.
Sure.
He moves like 6, so I'm just gonna yoink. You can charge him next turn.
Sounds good to me.
If you're alive.
That's fair.
And then we'll we just want to get up in your face. So they move 4 because of the -2. We'll just kind of get them up in your face. A little more. We're just going to set it back here for ease. Over here, here. I'm gonna evac my last 10 troops to do the action over on this point. For that.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to, before I forget my guys, like last time almost, they'll come down over here. And I will have them more on this side because I think I can remove those 3 much easier than the Scorpic Lord with the other. And they'll be doing the action over here. That won't complete until my next command phase because they're not core.
Mm-hmm.
I think it specifically says Fire Warrior, so they're not a Fire Warrior. Going over to movement. I guess we're touching there. We're already touching there. We got to this point. We got them. I can move my transport, which is basically certain death. We'll just kind of push it that way. It may just explode. We're getting things away from other things that might explode. Bikes are holding the point. They can die. We don't care about them. Oh, Riptides. This guy that's at full wounds. He has 2 damage weapons. I'm gonna do his shields for 5 up, feel no pain.
Sure.
And then I'll do the same for this guy. He is at 9, so I just need below a 9. We're good. 6. Okay. So both of them have 5 up, feel no pains. That way, I know the Nightbringer ignores that, but like if the other one comes after them. Let's see. I think we can hold that point back there with my commander, which will make you come after the commander. Sorry, I'm gonna move this 14 this way. So he's right over here. I want to be outside of 9 though. Because I don't want to die. Well, I mean, if you move him. He is not bracketed. So 12. And we'll put him over here. On the one. And then we'll move this guy over here. So you can shoot those warriors. I'm going to move these guys, move the tank back a bit. They could just start picking off Catan with their tank guns now. And then I think we just move. See, if I move, I take the -1. I think we just keep it for extra Catan fodder. Just I want to start getting those wounds down, so I might be able to kill them at the end. So 3 battle round 3, they gain a wound, and then 3 again, and then they gain a wound, and then 3. No, I don't kill them unless I do something in melee or an Overwatch.
Yeah.
So FYI. So it depends on what you charge, but I think we need to just start picking them down. So if he does charge things, I can Overwatch and get rid of extra wounds during not my phase. That was a mistake not overwatching last time. Could have got free wounds on him.
Possibly.
Every roll failed. So I should have. I could have got 3 wounds on him. Most likely. So we got those. The bikes can move. Touching. Alright. I think that's it for movement. And their guys are doing actions. Oh, these guys. They will slog up. Just in case, because I want to keep the hammerhead. It moves faster than the guys, and the guys can go die on the point to the Nightbringer if it runs all the way over here. I need to be able to move around. Yeah. So, shooting phase. Marker lights. we're going to marker send these 6. I want the scarabs too. Oh no, I don't need this. I want the scarabs too. I'm going to shoot 3 into the warriors and 3 into the scarabs from this group.
Sure.
We'll start with 3 for the scarabs. On 3s. 2. And then 3 into the warriors. 3. And then the other set, I'll shoot 3 into the. So those guys will shoot 3 into the Scorpic destroyers in the back over there.
Sure.
And then the other 3, I think, will come into these if I'm within 36.
Yeah, you're good.
Yes. Cool. So we want to get rid of the Destroyer Cult next. So we'll start with this back 3 over here. 1. And we'll do the other 3 over there. And that's 2. So 2 for the other group. Cool. I'll shoot this hammerhead all the way into the
Destroyer Cult in the back. Okay.
Yep. We'll start with the rail cannon. Oh, that's the only thing I can reach. Hitting on 3s, because that'll take it down. It'll hit. Wounding on strength 12, so it'll be 2s. It wounds. And so that will ignore their invul and just kill 1. And then 3 mortal wounds, which will kill another.
Yep. They don't have invul saves, by the way.
Oh, okay. I thought they had an invul.
Nope.
Oh, I always use the Chronomancer on them. That's right. To give them a 5-up invul, because it's good.
Okay. So 2 of them are dead. Do they have reanimation protocols?
Yes, they do.
They do. So I got 6.
Would it be 3 or 6?
2 of them have died.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, because
one of his mortal wounds. Okay,
three
so
three
of them.
mortal wounds. Well, is it still in the same phase? Because it's from the same gun.
From my understanding, is if you took mortals, you didn't get a reanimate from it, but maybe that's just psychic phase mortals.
I think that might be psychic phase mortals. Here, I got the reanimation protocol up, right here. Each time an enemy unit shoots, fights, or after it makes attacks, if any models in that unit were destroyed as a result of those attacks, but this unit was not destroyed, the unit's reanimation protocols are enacted, and those destroyed models begin to reassemble. So yeah, you can.
So it's just psychic powers that it doesn't work on.
Yep.
Oh. Well, that sucks. I had definitely some more rules I could have made earlier, but alright.
That's my bad.
It's okay. I get to reroll. I don't reroll ones, but I get 1 reroll from my protocol.
Oh, or even the.
Yep. So 1 of them comes back.
Easy.
Yep.
1 of them came back anyways.
That's true.
Still 2
I
up.
guess I'll put him. Wait. They can move through buildings, right?
Yes.
They're infantry. Yes. So I'll put him here.
Cool. I will shoot the broadside.
He does have line of sight still.
Yep. But does he have range with 34 for his plasma? Yes.
34. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Oh, I just broke my ruler.
You just broke the tape measure?
Yeah.
I'm so rough with them.
I am too rough. This one was actually bent at the end. I don't want to use that one. I don't want to break Caleb's.
Well,
I got another one floating around.
We couldn't find it earlier, so.
Oh, you couldn't find it earlier?
Yeah, I mean, there's this one right here.
Yeah, I'll just use that one.
This is my
Oh,
little
I also
one.
have one right here.
Oh, there you go.
There you go. It should be around here.
I couldn't find the other red one, but.
Going to. Let's see. These hard decisions here. I'll shoot the Riptide, everything into the big group over here.
Which one?
So
That
this
Riptide? Okay.
Into that. I has multi-tracker before I forget. Sorry. He has multi-tracker, and this matters for bigger stuff because he has a lot of shots. He is my get rid of big things. Each time in range attack, so he scores an additional hit to a maximum of 1 per model. So for every 6.
For every 6?
Yes.
Okay.
So that's 6, 10, 12, and 12 attacks from the burst cannon.
Sure.
Hitting on 3s, if you want to take that marker light down. 2s do not hit, 1s do not hit. But is it unmodified hit roll? So I got
3 more hits.
Yep. So bring back some. Wounding on 3s. AP -2.
So I'll be on 6s. I saved 1. So 7 die.
I'll put these dice off to the side for you. And then I got 2 more shots. Hitting on 3s. They'll both hit. Wounding on strength is 8, so it'd be 2s.
Yep.
2 wounds. AP -4.
It's 2 more dead.
And that should be all the dice for you to reanimate.
Yep. 9. So 5s.
Rerolling 1s, and you get a reroll and failure.
Nope. So I get back 2 of them.
How many was that killed? 9?
9.
At 100 now? Just cut that at the bottom. 791. Plus 9. And then... Oh no, you're taking away. You're not supposed to be taking away from the front. I'm still within 12. Cool. I'll shoot all these troops into them.
Sure.
So I have 8 left. 2 shots each for 16. Hitting on 3s. Did you take it down for me?
Yep.
Hitting on 3s. And is this doing anything special? I'm not hitting on 3s. I'm hitting on 4s because of the -1.
Yep.
That you pulled back from the front. You don't have cover, correct?
I do not have cover.
Okay. I'm just making sure because I can spend CP to get rid of cover.
I have dense cover.
Yeah, no, I can't get rid of that cover. I get rid of light cover.
Got it.
Yeah, so hitting on 4s. And that's all it's going to be. No rerolls. I know I could have popped rerolls on the transport to them, but rerolls of 1s. Wounding on strength 6.
3s.
So 3s. 5 wounds, AP -2.
6s. Saved 1.
That's all their shots.
Oop. 4. And then reanimation protocol. Two come back.
At 13. For this battle round. Cool. So there's 5 left? Or
6 left.
6 left. Oh, 6 has exploded in that because they were within 12. My bad. That's alright. Because these guys had Coyote.
Oh.
Yep. That's alright. We'll remember next time. Because it will matter for this next time. We'll shoot. I don't think I get it because I fell back as well. Each time this spell makes a range attack. Opposed to eligible. It's not within engagement range. It did not fall back this turn. So I think I'll just shoot this hammerhead on this side. Can I even see them?
I would assume not that this blocks line of sight from this way, but
Yeah. From the sticking out. I did not. So I see this guy, but I can't see the other guys. We're going to shoot him into the Nightbringer.
Sure.
Fuck the Nightbringer.
sure.
Hitting on for is it? Am I within range of the other stuff? I'm shooting everything at him. Hitting on force for the big gun.
Sure.
It hits. Wounding on
Twos?
Strength 12, so twos.
Well, threes.
Threes. It wounds. Flat 3 mortal wounds.
Sure, he
There
takes
you
3
go.
mortals.
Yep.
And a 6.
So all I gotta do is wound with it. We'll shoot. These guys have 3 wounds.
Yep.
I'll shoot everything from my commander into them.
Okay.
Here. We'll start with the plasma.
Sure.
Hitting on 2s. It hits, does not explode. Wounding on 2s. It does not wound. We'll go to the missile pod. Hitting on 2s. 1 hit. Wounding on 3 or 2s because they're strength 3. It wounds. AP minus 2.
Sure.
Flat 2.
Flat 2. So one of them's down to 2.
5.
And that was one of the marker lights used, right?
Yes, that is one marker I used. Hitting on 2s.
This is still him.
Yes, this is still him. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 explosions though. We netted 4.
Are those also 3 mortal wounds? This guy does mortal wounds on 6s.
Oh, that's 6s to wound.
6 to wound. Okay.
Yeah.
Got
I
it.
haven't hit that yet though. Wounding on strength 5, so it'll be 3s.
3s.
And there's 1 mortal wound, but that's at the end. Wow, there's a lot of 2s. AP minus 2, because all of these have
Sure.
extra.
So how much damage is this?
They're 1 damage each.
So
it'd be 3 or 2.
yep. So 2 kills 1.
Then be 4.
4 kills another.
And then there's 2
1
more.
damage and 1 takes 1. So
Yeah, down to 2.
so 2 of them dead.
2 of them dead.
Yep.
And well, it's the injured one and then 1 other.
Yeah.
And then 1 down to 2.
Yes.
And then they can come back.
Yep.
So that's 8 dice.
2 of them to roll. 8 dice. 5s.
I see 3.
I get my reroll.
Oh.
No scares back.
I'm debating about canceling this action since you moved closer to them over here, just to shoot the scary guys that are going to come at me next turn. I'm going to shoot the transport into the troops.
Sure.
Just to see if I can try to kill him. As a minus 2 plus 1 to get rid of this guy. But so he's hitting on 6s. We'll start with the drones first. Hitting on 6s. Nothing. Wounding on, or no, I'm sorry. Going to hits on the first cannon.
Sure.
Or 6s. 3 6s. They're not the closest, or 4 6s. They're not the closest though, so they don't explode. Because I believe he's closer.
He is
now.
technically closer, yep.
Yeah. Wounding on strength 6 would be 3s. 1 wound, AP minus 1.
5s. Nope.
Does it come back?
Nope. Oh, I
Reroll?
reroll it. Yes.
We'll shoot like teeny tiny bikes on this side into the Void Dragon.
Sure.
Because they can't see anything else. They can't see it.
I don't think they can see.
They can't see important things.
Yeah.
It's only 4 attacks. Sorry. Hitting on 4s. Yeah, there's no -1 over there.
Nope.
Hitting on 4s. Wounding on strength 5, so it'd be 3 or 5s, right?
Yeah, it's up to 7.
Yep. Cool. I'm going to shoot the broadside, everything into the guys on that side.
Which guys?
The broadside over here into the destroyer on that side.
Sure.
So this will remove the last marker light off of them. Hitting on 3s, because I did not move.
Okay.
1 hit. Wounding on, this is the rail cannon, of course.
Okay.
Wounding on 2s.
Yeah.
I think it's strength 8, so it might be 3s actually. But that
Well,
doesn't
if it's only
matter.
strength 8.
I'll double check, but I'm pretty sure that's only strength 8. This one's the weaker one.
Got it.
Oh, strength 9.
Oh yeah.
But it is,
Still
it
2s.
is weaker.
Oh sorry, still 3s.
Still 3s.
Yep.
8 wound.
Yep.
AP -4.
I'm gonna save damage.
D3 plus 3. And each time it successfully wounds, it suffers 1 mortal wound.
So kills 1 and a mortal wound on the other.
Yes.
Any other shooting?
Yes, the 2 plasma from them, him over there.
Okay.
Hitting on 2s, or 3s, sorry, because the marker light. Wounding on strength 8, so it'd be 3s. 2 wounds, AP -4, flat 3.
It's dead 2.
That's all the broadside has. I'm gonna shoot the these spikes into the scarabs over here, and that will remove the last one. They're within 15, so I get rapid fire. Hitting on 3s. Are they the closest, or is the Nightbringer?
From these guys?
Yeah.
The Nightbringer's definitely
Or
closer.
the Void Dragon. Sorry.
Void Dragon's definitely closer than.
Sounds good. Just making sure.
Yep.
So hitting on 3s. That 3 hit. Sorry. I'm normally removing 3s.
That was the last marker light from them.
Yep. Wounding on strength 5, so it'd be 3s. 4 wounds, AP -1.
I think are they a 6-up save?
I think so. Unless they're in cover. And then it's a 5.
They're a 6-up save. So I just eat all those. So
1 down to 2.
Yep.
Roll 4.
Nope. Not even my reroll.
F buckets. I was hoping they'd die. Cool. I'm going to shoot this last Riptide over here.
Mm-hmm.
I'll shoot his plasma into them, and his big gun over here into them.
Scorpic Destroyers?
Yes. So
Okay.
the plasma are hitting on 4s.
Sure.
They'll both hit.
Mm-hmm.
You're not the closest wound because these guys are closer. The wounding on, that's why I was trying to get rid of them.
2s to wound.
Yep, 2s. 2 wounds. AP -4.
Yep.
Flat 3. It's dead. And then 6 shots against the destroyers over in the corner over here. Hitting on 3s. This removed their last marker light.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not overcharging it because there's no point to. But it didn't even matter. 3 hits. Wounding on strength is 7 to your toughness 5.
Yep.
So it'd be 3s. Because it only makes it up to toughness 4. Or 8. Sorry. 2 wounds. AP -2 or I believe it's 3. Sorry. AP -3 on this. And they're flat 3.
6s.
Oh, you get 6s against
They're
them?
3-up armor saves.
They get 3-up armor saves? No!
Yeah.
Yep. It's AP -3.
Okay. 6s.
No matter what profile.
Save 1.
Kills
3
1.
damage.
Yep. Reanimate?
Nope.
Oh, destroyer cult count for this. So I destroyed 4 over there, 5
5
over
of them
here.
total.
And that's 5 tallies, right? Yep. So that goes up to 18. Because you tally by wound.
It's 15 then.
15. Sorry.
So it should be 28.
I'll subtract. Okay, good.
You-
Sorry.
You need to add 10 to that.
There we go. And that will put me at 119
Sure.
for that. For tallies. Let's see. I have the bikes on top already shot. The troops don't need to shoot. They can't shoot anybody. Riptide shot. These guys shot. This guy shot at 6s. This guy shot. These guys don't need to shoot because nothing they can shoot at, really. All that shot. I believe we go... You're gonna... oh, you can bring them back.
I can resurrect them.
Give me more points.
You're already scoring max on that thing. I don't know.
I'm not at max yet. So I got 2 additional points, and I'm at 110, so I'm at 12. Yeah, I probably get max
13.
after
I was
I
gonna say,
like
you're already
everything.
getting max.
Yeah. So goes to your turn, because I'm not charging.
No charges?
Yeah.
Okay. So scoring at the end of the turn?
Yes. I get aerospace over in that other corner, which is up to 9. I get no prisoners, which I scored 28 plus 1, so it didn't get me over. So it's only 2 for the 20 being added, because it's at 119. And I didn't score assassinate this turn.
You do not.
And the other aerospace doesn't finish, but I do get the primary. Oh, I get take 1, hold 1, hold 2, hold more.
You did, yes.
Yes. And then 3 for the primary. It's like bonus primary, sorry. And it'll be going over to your turn.
Okay.
Command phase.
Well, I hold 1 point, so I score 4. Command phase. This guy is going to be reanimating 3 warriors. I'm going to be spending a CP to do a second reanimation, reanimating a Scorpec destroyer.
Sounds good.
And then D3 warriors. 2
2.
warriors come back.
Let's go, baby. More fuel for the fire.
Okay.
To note, my Riptide is going to overwatch on 5s and for free.
Sure.
I thought I'd warn you about that. Is Kaiyun only in my shooting phase? No. Kaiyun is not only in the shooting phase.
Okay. We're just double checking to see if the Catan had Dynasty keyword or not. They do not.
No, they don't get your extra stuff.
Well, I was just seeing if I could heal them with this guy. I cannot do
Mm-mm.
so. So.
Everyone be running a Technomancers just with all the Catan that could have.
Alright.
Otherwise.
So that Catan heals 1. Movement phase. How far did this guy move?
I think he moves 8 like the rest of them.
He do move 8 like the rest of them.
His legs may be bigger, but they definitely didn't give him extra oomph.
The Riptides can still only overwatch once, right?
Correct.
Okay.
It's a stratagem still used. I just get to use it for free.
Got it. So if you overwatch them, you can't overwatch anything else?
Correct.
Okay.
It's still stratagem. They nerfed that all into the ground, and it makes the game go by faster, which I do enjoy the game going by faster. I actually like the equipment. What they did to that was good. I enjoyed that portion. I wish they could overwatch for other people, like other units, like in the Necron army, because that one specific unit can do it.
Yep. Okay. So, and then... Yeah, just all getting out of the way. This guy, I guess, will fly. Okay. And then I think that's all my movement.
Alright.
So end of movement phase, Catan powers.
The best psychic phase.
So I guess he's just gonna Gaze of Death this vehicle.
Sounds good.
So roll 3d6 for each 4+. That vehicle's gonna suffer d3 mortals.
Yep. 1.
Okay.
1.
1 mortal.
Brings it down to 4.
And then I'll Transdimensional Thunderbolt. And
Both the Riptides have feel no pains.
Yep. I'm gonna target this squad of infantry over here.
Sounds good.
So on a 2+.
Yep.
So they'll suffer d3 mortals.
Sounds good.
2 mortals.
And as long as we don't take the commander.
And then on a 4+, I'll deal a mortal wound to the vehicle. Nope. And then how many CP do I have? I should have 1?
Yep, we each both have 1.
Okay. I'm gonna spend a CP
Change out his power.
for the additional power that I roll at random.
Alright. You can roll your d6 and figure out which card it is.
Yeah.
Yep.
I was making sure it was 1 CP. It is.
It is.
Yep.
I think it's 2 CP to ignore involts for him.
To ignore invuls for who?
So you can make the other Catan ignore involts for 2 CP.
Got it. Okay, so 6. I got 2. Alright, okay. 1, 2 times arrow. So the enemy within 18 inches invisible. Roll a d6. If the total equals or exceeds the wounds characteristics of any models in the unit, the opponent selects one of those models and it's destroyed. You said this tank was down to how much? Down to 4?
Down to 4.
Alright, I'll do it on that one. So if I roll a 4 or higher, it's just destroyed. Nope.
Oh,
I
God.
will only roll 1s apparently all day, so...
You could just delete my commander that way. You didn't even need to charge. I have 5 on him. I know it's you have to roll equal to or higher, right? Or it was
Equal to or higher,
yeah. So a 5 or a 6, you could just delete.
Okay, and then we'll move over to the Void Dragon.
Yep.
He's going to Antimatter Meteor. This is the closest. This is the closest. So I'm gonna so Antimatter Meteor the character model.
Sounds good.
So on a
2.
2, so he takes he takes 3 mortals.
Just flat 3?
Just flat 3.
Cool. Anything else?
And then I have a Voltaic Storm, and I'm gonna target the Riptide over here with that.
He's down to 4.
Yep. So, and this is a vehicle, right?
Correct.
Okay. So
Goes
on
off.
a 2+, suffers d6 mortals.
1.
Just 1. Man.
5 up, feel no pain.
Yeah.
Nope.
Sounds good. And then he's gonna count as having half of his remaining wounds until my next turn.
That's okay. I can spend the CP to full bracket.
Sure.
Move as it was full bracket.
Sounds
And shoot.
good.
Move and shoot.
Okay. And then yep. That is all that. So then shooting phase. I'm going to have all of these warriors shoot into this squad of guys.
Sounds good.
So, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. So I have 16 shots. 16. And are you within half range of me? You're within half range of 4 of them?
Extra AP on all of them?
No, those 4 are going to ignore all your cover.
Ah!
So I have 8 shots that are going to ignore cover.
Cool.
So I'm going to start with those.
Sounds good. That might kill him.
So, no rerolls. Hitting on 3s. 6s to hit, don't do anything. And then wounding on...
Strike 3, so
Yep.
a T3. So
Yep, so 2 wounds.
AP?
Minus 1. Sorry, minus 2. Minus 2. Yep.
So 4 to 6. Saved 1, failed 1.
Okay.
I'll take the last guy back here.
And then I have 8 shots that don't ignore cover. And there'll be 2 on AP minus 3.
So with cover it's 6s.
Yep.
Saved 1.
Saved 1.
1 more dies. I want to keep that commander because they're probably going to run. And then 2
2
other
on
ones.
5s.
Saved 1 more.
Sure. Most resilient Tau infantry I've ever.
Those are
I've
Astro
ever
Militaro.
faced.
These were the men, the myth, the legend that survived, and then the orcs used them as well for Grots as Grots. These guys are a big old. They're survivable. The orcs believed that they were orcs, so we're good because they were painted green. The Tau loaded them up.
And then I have a
with
Staff
armor.
of Light I'm going to shoot them with as well.
These boys have put in work, and every time I play them with Tau, they just die immediately, almost.
This is going to be 3 hits.
It's about time they don't die.
2 wounds. AP minus 1, or AP minus 2 on each of these.
Do you ignore my cover?
I do not ignore your cover.
So it'd be 5s. And nothing? 2 more die? Oh no. He's down to the left. Do I spend the CP to save him?
Alright. Then I'm going to have the Scorpic Destroyer shoot at your
Riptide?
Riptide.
2d3.
Yep. 2 shots.
2s.
Both hits. Strength on this is 6, so
5s.
5s.
Oh, -1, but that doesn't matter.
Nothing.
I can say that now. I never used to be able to say that.
The Void Dragon is 12-inch range? 12-inch range.
And remember, you can draw a line of sight
Yep.
through stuff. But it has to be the closest point from your model to the closest point to the other model.
I don't get my line of sight either one of those spots. I'm going to shoot it at this guy still.
Right? What's the strength?
Strength's 9.
Okay, yeah.
So.
I don't get a -1 to that.
Yep.
Does not hit.
Nope. Okay. Sounds good. And then that's all my shooting. So I'll go to charges. I will.
When you charge and where?
I will start with having the Chronomancer or the Technomancer charging the Riptide.
Yeah, I'll overwatch that.
Sure.
That's 3 points. You want to just remove them?
Nope.
All right. So we'll start with this plasma. Hitting on 5s and 6s.
Sure.
1 hit.
Sure.
Wounding on strength 8. So it'd be
2s.
2s. 1 wound. AP -4.
Sure.
Invul. Or no invul. I don't think he has invul.
No invul.
So flat 3.
Sure, he's down to 1.
And then 6 shots. He's at 3.
He's at 1.
Yeah. I wouldn't have overcharged speed with because we don't want mortal wounds. Even I have a 5 up. No, that's all right. So 6 shots, hitting on 5s and 6s. 2 hits, wounding on strength 7. So it'd be 3. 1 wound.
AP.
-3.
Damage.
Flat 3.
He's dead. I'll declare a charge with the Scorpic Lord into him.
Yep, I can't Overwatch.
And I spent 1 CP. Yep, sure. I guess. I'll charge him with the Warriors. Of course, they'll get in there with the 7.
Oh, I forgot. I do explode on sixes, but that's
Sure.
alright. Didn't matter.
I'll charge the Commander with the Void Dragon.
I will spend 2 CP to give you -2, so you can fail.
I got a 5 -2.
Yep, you're good. Just in case, like if you roll low, it's worth it.
I'm gonna charge the bikes with the.
I can't spend it there. Yeah. Easy.
Okay. How many CP do you have left?
2.
Okay, sure. I'll start over here with the Void Dragon.
Sounds good.
Melee gets an extra D6.
You do affect his amount of attacks into the warriors because he's counted as half brackets
That's
right now.
true.
Does it round it up or round down? Or I'm at 8. It doesn't matter. All right, so I'm at 4. So I'm not at bottom bracket. I'm at middle bracket.
Sure. So I get an additional D6 attacks. I have 3 extra attacks with the tail. So those are gonna be green dice. And then I get 5 attacks with the spear.
Oh, you already know. Yep, cool. So green dice or tail?
Green dice or tail. Oop. And these are all hitting on 2s. So this one. Okay. And green is strength 6.
T5.
Okay, so everything's moving on 3s then.
Yep. T5, but -1 to your stuff. Remember. Because battle suits get this as well.
Sure.
If it's below
These
8.
green are all wounding on 4s, but I rolled 6s on all of them.
Cool.
So
As long as it's below 8.
yeah, all of his strength is below 8. Oh no, he's strength 9 with these. So
Yeah. So those
those
are
are
the
3s.
maxes.
Yep.
That doesn't matter.
And those are AP -4, and the greens are my AP -2.
So it'll be on my 4 bit pool.
Sure.
Uh,
So the greens are 1
damage?
damage each, and these are D6 damage each. He's not a vehicle, right?
He is not a vehicle.
Okay, then yeah, they're D6 damage each.
I'll just roll these first.
Sure.
Cool. I saved the ones that weren't important. Just go ahead. I'm not
Okay.
gonna see if you roll that.
So it's 8, 9 damage total.
He was at 4.
Okay.
He would have died.
And then I will consolidate my 3 inches.
Cool.
Any interrupts?
No.
Okay, I'll move over to the Warriors.
Yep. You could roll this. Yeah. If you rolled like your warriors, that would have been good for the Nightbringer.
I got 2 wounds with the Warriors. No AP.
No AP, so 2s. Saved.
Sure.
And then over here,
Nightbringer
6.
has
Or
6 attacks.
are you doing the other one?
No, we're not doing this week.
Where I get a save.
Yeah. 6 attacks.
Ones.
Strength 14, so 2s.
Yeah, you killed them, most likely. Go ahead and roll damage
So-
individually, because if you roll low...
First one,
1.
second one, 3.
That kills 1. And then...
Third one, 1.
2. So the other one's at 1.
Sure.
I'll pull him out of combat.
Oh, I meant to charge the
Yeah, go
vehicle
ahead.
here.
You
Okay.
can't fail. I assumed you were going
Yeah.
to. I forgot about it as well. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna
You
do
want to
that.
roll it, see how far you get, if you want to go far? Hey, yeah, you can shove them around. There you go.
Okay.
I wouldn't have interrupted with that anyways.
So we got 3, 6, 9 attacks here. Yeah, 9 attacks with the replay.
Oh, it doesn't matter for melee. I forgot. It didn't matter for your tails anyways.
It did not matter for the tails.
But it doesn't work in melee. Just in shooting. I forgot. You didn't take that on your warriors, did you?
No.
Okay, cool.
I was assuming they wounded on. Oh, they would have went on 6s if I was taking it. So.
Okay, good. I'm making sure. Only range.
All right. They're not within range to receive his aura, so I'm not rerolling ones to wound. I reroll ones to hit.
That was a 6. It doesn't matter.
3. I am strength 7.
To my toughness 7.
Okay, so that 6 did matter.
Because is it auto wounding?
Or
it's this
no,
wounds?
I just need a 4 up to wound you.
Oh, okay.
And I'm
Well,
strength 7 to your toughness 7.
this was hits, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that 6
Oh.
didn't matter then.
That 6 didn't matter.
Because those 3 hit.
Those 3s do hit.
Yep. Go to your wounds. Yep.
Wounding. These are where I need 4s.
No, because there's no -1.
I need 4s. I'm
Oh.
strength 5 plus 2. So
Okay.
7s.
Yep. Are these the small blades first?
No, these are the big blades.
They only have one big blade. One guy has one big blade.
Hyperphase, Reap Blade. Oh!
So one guy gets has to take a big blade, and the other 2 take the smaller blades.
Got it.
Yeah.
And I did not roll enough any of my dice.
We can just reroll all this. Yep.
So I get. So I'm just gonna reroll my everything.
Yeah,
Alright,
yeah,
so
just
3
reroll it.
attacks to hit with the big blade. Reroll 1s.
Yep.
All those are gonna hit. Wounding on 4s.
Yep.
So 2 wounds.
AP?
AP minus 4 on these.
No.
3 damage each.
Oh, that just killed him.
Yeah.
Does he explode? Nope. Cool. My guy lives.
Sure, I'm gonna pile into this one guy.
Sounds good. Man, he's got this Astro Military. I'm gonna show him who's boss. He gets +1 in melee because he's in Crater, right? Does the Crater give that?
I don't remember.
We'll double check. But is that all your melee?
That's everything. You get to hit me back with the Riptide still.
Cool. Where is the Crater? Crater. Area, terrain, cover, difficult ground. No. Nope. It just says cover, but that's alright. So I guess I get a slap. Are you piling in back over here into the bike? Because I did pull out of combat. Sure. I'm just wondering.
Yep.
Yep. We'll start over there with a bike on 6s. Nope.
So with the bike?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So the bike has
There's
2
2
attacks.
Okay.
And
Cool.
there's 2 people in there.
Got it.
But they hit on 6s like vehicles.
Got it.
Because it's a bump. And then a slap. This guy over here, the captain, 3 attacks.
Got 3 attacks.
Or, no, he has 2 attacks. I lied.
Okay.
Because they each have 1. Hitting on 5s. Nothing. Cool. Damn Astro Militarum. They hit on 5s anyways, don't they? Or
I don't know.
I don't actually know their stats. I don't play them. We'll go over to the Riptide because that's my last thing. I think the Riptide has 3 attacks bracketed this way. Gonna double check. I don't ever get to attack too much. 5 attacks bracketed this way. There is a melee weapon. Hitting on 5s. 1 hit. Wounding on strength is 7 to your toughness. So it'd be 3s.
Yep.
Wounds, AP minus 2.
6. Nope.
2 damage. Whap. Riptide Fist.
Can I reroll? Comes back.
I killed another thing. That puts me up to 20, which gives me 1 more point. Alright, that's all the melee. I think. Do you score anything?
I hold
You hold
1
2?
treasures point,
Oh, yes.
so I get 2 points there. I did not get to do an action, so nothing there. I hold my primary, so I get the 3 points for the bonus.
Yes, you do.
And I score.
You do not score
0 points.
Well, actually,
I score 0 points. For
Do I spend a morale? Because he can just fall back. I'm not in this. Or yes, I am.
That is the in the table quarter.
Cool. I don't want to spend the CP.
Okay. I mean, you get a roll. If you roll a 1, he stays around.
It's Astro Militarum. They don't run. Or they don't stay. We both know this. This is the only reason why they live.
You roll a 1
every time. This is the reason why they go to a different force. Maybe they'll be Necrons. Start painting them on metal.
Yeah, you were in all 4 table quarters and in my deployment zone, so I scored no points for Purge the Enemy. Purge the Vermin.
Correct. Alright, battle round 4?
Yep.
Do you think you can come back from this?
Oh, no way.
Do you want to play the rest of it out?
I lost this game on turn 2. Like we played out this last battle round just so I could kill some stuff. So.
Oh yeah, I mean you were removing a lot of my army.
You have so many more things still.
I
do. I'm gonna probably pick up this Riptide, and I'm gonna try to charge your tank back here with the Nightbringer eventually.
No, my tank's moving. The people are moving on the point. You charge the troops.
No, I'm gonna kill the tank. I could care less about taking the point from you.
The tank's gonna be farther back here.
I'm gonna charge the tank.
There's no way you're gonna charge the tank.
I can make another 11-inch charge. It'll be fine.
I can move 12. You can't charge. Well, I guess
you're gonna go put it all the way back in the corner
and shoot the Nightbringer one more time. He's gonna be. And then if you keep charging back this way, I'll be like, okay. Then
sure.
We start moving.
Yeah, no, I lost this game at the end, at the beginning of battle round 2. Like
we can always talk out the rest of it if you want.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of die rolls that are going to determine one thing or another.
Yeah,
but
well, we can roll those while we talk it out. We don't now need to like do all the moves.
Sure. Yeah.
Cool.
But yeah.
Yeah. So battle round 4 basically over. I mean, we'll see how. I think bringing it down would have been good for you. Still.
I mean, Bring It On was 100% better than one of the 3. I just didn't know which one it was gonna be.
Yeah, we'll talk more at the end for that one. So let's go just to talk this through. All right. So aerospace, I complete at the top, so I get my full 15 for it, which is this one. I hold 1, hold 2. I do not hold more.
You do not hold more. That's true. I'll call that a win.
I will hold my 3.
Yep.
That was 3, right? Yes, it was. Okay, cool. And then assassinate. You didn't charge in. I can fall back and shoot with the Riptide still. I can fall back and shoot, or so like I got the bikes up there that can shoot marker lights at this guy. Still be 4s. So I think I can score 3 more points for killing. Does he have an invul?
Yeah.
Over here, he does.
Should have a 4+.
So let me see if I get a command point. Well, so we go up a command point this battle round. On a 2-up, I get a command point. Cool. He has a 2+ armor save, and then
he has a 3+ armor save.
A 3+ armor save.
Yeah, and a 4-up invul save.
Okay, so I'd spend it on the big gun for the Riptide over there. So first off, we'd spend 1. So I gained 2 because I just rolled a 6. Or no, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I have already gave it to myself. So we spent 1 full profile.
Sure.
Like he's shooting and whatnot on full profile. We spend 2 in the shooting phase to ignore invuls and shoot the big gun into him. And then, command phase, does he Nova charge? We'll Nova charge his Field of Pains again. Sure. I think 6 shots is good enough to kill him. 7, is that below his? It is. We're good. He's at 8.
Well, you are having him be on full profile, right? As if he had no wounds taken. So do you even have to roll?
So for the Nova reactor in your command phase, so that would also be used in my command phase. If it does roll 2d6, if the result is greater than the remaining wounds of the Riptide model. I don't think that counts for this.
Okay. But
kind of like I don't think.
But Void Dragon says that he's counted as being half wounds from my effect.
For bracketing, correct. Does that count for this then?
I don't know. That's why I'm reading.
I don't know. That's a good rules. We need a judge. I actually would want a FAQ
until the start of the next turn. If that unit is a vehicle whose characteristics change as it loses wounds, then it's considered. So it's only for your profile.
It's only for profiles. Yeah. Perfect. Okay, that's what I kind of figured.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming my CP is only for profiles too.
I would assume that as well.
So this still works for the wounds.
Okay.
So we're good. We don't have to spend the extra CP that we saved to be able to pass it, but he no longer can use the CP anymore. And then Yeah, for that.
Okay. So then he's falling back.
Yeah, he'll be falling back, and then shooting
The Scorpeg Lord.
the Scorpec Lord. So
Yeah.
he'll probably fall back and like towards him, like you know what I mean? Because he's
So like here?
closest. Because like, are they 3 inches or no?
He's outside of 3 inches.
Oh, he's outside of 3.
Yeah.
I thought he was in there.
No.
Oh yeah. So yeah, right there works, I guess.
I mean, if you fall back onto the other side of this, then like, you can't shoot me.
Yeah, I
so-
know. I'm talking about. I
Yeah.
thought I had to be like over here, because it's 12 inch. That's good. So there'll be a marker light on him. Do you want me to roll it?
That's fine.
I'm gonna shoot.
I'm assuming there's at least one marker light, so.
Yeah. Because I think I would only. You don't have any other characters out?
No, he's the only character besides the 2 Catan.
Cool. I would only need to shoot the 2 Catan with marker lights. Then. Oh, I'm sorry. The character and.
Well, you can't shoot the Nightbringer.
I'd fall back. Bro, this guy is falling. Would you like to spend your CP right here to try to kill my one vehicle?
No, I'm good.
Cool. And this guy is gonna put his butt on that objective.
Sure. Yeah.
I guess I'm gonna fall back like this, so you have to choose.
Yeah, I also forgot that the Void Dragon heals itself whenever it kills vehicles.
Yeah.
So there was no reason for me to put him in reserve this game.
No, I was gonna say him killing things. I'm like, all right, I have like 90% of my list is vehicles. We're never
Yeah.
gonna shoot that one. I forgot it healed itself on vehicles, but I remember it healing itself from killing things. So
I
was like,
forgot that it did that too until I was rereading it, and I was like, oh yeah, it does that.
I have 2 railgun guys that could go into here, so I think I can pick off 3 wounds.
I think you're doing 3.
Yeah,
I would agree.
so if you want to throw them down 3, you can remove the Scorpec Lord, because I'm shooting everything from that Riptide into the Scorpec Lord. If you want me to roll that, though. Because it is on force, because I get a -1 for falling
And
down.
what's the damage on them?
So I'm going to overcharge it, so it's flat 4 for each of these, and then the other 2 shots are flat 3. So I get 6 shots.
Okay.
Do you want? I guess I need to roll it, because I could.
Yeah, I mean, you do have to wound him more than once, so.
Hitting on force, and one's cause more.
And this gun is ignoring invuls?
Yes, because I'm spending the 2 CP.
Okay.
So those 2 miss, and the 1 does 1 mortal wound on a 5-up. I don't get it. Woo!
Okay.
So 3 hits, wounding on strength 8.
Toughness 6.
So threes?
3s.
How many wounds does he have?
He has 6, so.
This would kill him. Yeah, I'm okay with this. So
Okay.
go ahead and roll that.
Well, and then I don't have invul saves?
Yeah, no, you don't have invul saves. AP
And-
-3.
Oh, okay, so he's on 6s.
6s.
Okay. So I save 1. Yeah, so.
Down to 4.
Yeah, so he
Or
takes,
down to 2.
he takes 3. He takes 4.
Yeah,
so
he
he's down
takes
to
4.
2.
And then the 2, what's a bucket?
Plasmas?
Plasma. Yep. Hitting on force, because of the -1.
And these aren't ignoring his invuls.
These aren't ignoring
Yeah.
his impulse. Wounding on 3s.
So 4 up?
Yep.
Nope. Okay.
And would you like to CP?
I guess I'll CP it, yeah. Nope. Alright. Yep, he's dead.
Cool. And that will get me 3 more points.
Oh, I guess I could have spent the 1 CP to resurrect him, couldn't I? But.
You could have. Well, that's on a 4-up too. It was a 50-50
Yeah,
shot.
it's
No,
true.
no matter where you spent that CP, he was dead.
There were 4-ups, yeah, it's true. Yep.
I think, to be honest with you, I think right there is better than the resurrection, because then you could save the resurrection for a different turn.
I would agree.
So like,
Yep. No, you're right.
because like in melee,
It's a 4-up either way, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so he went down his 3. I'm not shooting the Void Dragon. It's not worth it. This guy is gonna annihilate those guys, hopefully. Do you want me to roll that?
Nah, it's fine.
Yeah. But the 2 plasmas, it could end up killing him. It'd be on 4s. AP -4. You have cover, so you'd be on 6s. But the burst cannon does 2 damage each.
Go ahead.
12 shots, yeah. So he can go into the point when the Void Dragon leaves, or the Nightbringer leaves to go kill the other vehicles. Because we want to hold. Yeah. Cool. Oh. We'll move 5 this way. We gotta throw someone else on that point.
Sure. Yeah. I don't think we actually need to talk out the rest of the game. I'm scoring maybe 4 points.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because in your movement phase, you'll kill one of them, destroy it, but you won't hold it. So.
Yeah, because in my movement phase, you didn't. If you moved the tank back, like you said you were going to.
Yes.
Then,
this guy would move 12 back.
Then I
way.
kill both the Riptides. That's my turn.
Are you? So you're gonna get off the points to kill the Riptides?
There's no reason. Like, it's not like I'm scoring any points anyways.
So this guy you might kill straight up. The other one has Feel No Pains and an Invul.
But there's a Void Dragon.
You think the Void Dragon can do it with my 4-up Invul?
With both of the...
Oh, Catan powers?
Catan powers?
I have a Feel No Pain.
Sure. He's got 8 wounds.
I have Feel No Pain. I think I could do it.
Sure. I mean,
it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Because, like, at this point, my tanks can take him out on turn 5, right? Oh, are you charging? Will you charge my Riptides?
I mean, I guess it will... I'm probably charging this Riptide with him, yeah.
Then I would Overwatch you.
Sure.
So if you want to mark down the 3, or do you want me to roll it? Because then
you can mark down the 3 points for killing it. It's fine.
Yeah,
I don't care.
Sounds good.
Like, the game's over, and I'm definitely not scoring anymore. So
you do score. So if you kill the Riptides, you'd score 1 point for Purge the Vermin, as well as you will hold.
I won't if you move your Vespers onto this table quarter. Then I don't score Purge the Vermin.
Because it's at the end of your turn, though. So if you kill both of them,
on your turn you could have moved the Vespers because you didn't move them.
And then the other
you have those guys over there. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not scoring Purge the Vermin anymore.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm scoring maybe 4 points.
Okay. I give you your 4 this turn. Anything doing the action? Or are you doing the action with those guys?
I can't. You're on the point.
Ah. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm just gonna score it out. I hold. These guys would be on this point. Sorry.
Yep. So you hold
so
more.
Hold 2.
Well, this guy's dead, so you hold more.
Because you would have charged him. Yep. This guy would be dead. No, your guy would be over here for this turn.
Sure.
And then he would be dead.
Yeah.
On this turn. Yeah. So I will hold more. Sorry. That's the only way to do primaries correctly right now.
Sure.
Yeah, sorry. It overscores you on primaries if you do the by force, because it doesn't stop it. I need to fill in a bug request for that. And then you get another 4 this battle round. And you're holding your back one. At the end of this battle round, you'll at least hold the back one.
Well, that's if I didn't move the Void Dragon. So sure.
Oh, so if
we'll
you charged last
there.
time,
It's fine.
Yeah.
And this thing's still alive. That's fine.
Okay, sounds good. And then that was from last time. I didn't add it last time.
Sure.
And then anything else on battle? I guess I was thinking battle round 5 already. Sorry.
I got nothing else on battle round 5. I score 4 points for holding my one objective.
I already gave that to you on battle round 4.
Sure.
I'm
there
just
you
gonna.
go.
I should do that on battle round 5. That's all right. I'm just gonna skip ahead. Cool.
Yeah. So I score 7 points if I'm just sitting there on that point and nobody kills me. So.
Yeah, let's talk about it. In stats. So. Yeah, competitive list. I did tell you. I did warn you I was playing competitive Tau.
I mean,
I thought.
Yeah, but you asked me to play an army I'd never played before.
I understand.
So,
we were just trying to do more diversity.
Yeah, I get that. But like, I was pretty sure this is exactly how this was gonna go, considering I have no idea what half my stuff does.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's fair. I understand.
Yeah, like list building with an army that you've never played before is really interesting, but also like my army didn't feel like it did anything. Like I tried to be like, oh, I'm gonna play a lot of dudes, and John's not gonna have enough shots. His number of shots is gonna be enough to kill everything. But you had plenty of shots still, to kill everything that was on my board that I was running. So it was just like, well, okay.
I build for Horde, I build for Elite, and I build for.
Well, that's everything.
No, there's one more thing. Horde, Elite, and then Vehicle.
Yeah, sure. So that's everything.
Monster.
That's everything.
Vehicle, Monster. Yeah. So I build for the main 3 because the the 3 big hitters are for the monsters. One of them can turn into a horde destroyer, and then horde destroyer, and then all the peon shots are just to get rid of horde or like pink off wounds of elites. Yeah, I understand though for the list building. I built Space Wolves not too long ago.
I should have scored 4 points for my ancient machineries. I'm pretty sure.
Oh.
At some point in time during that game.
Because
I completed my one objective that was here.
Oh, okay, that's my bad. So 4 more points up on there. So it'd be 58 or 57.
57.
Yep.
But yeah. No, yeah, like you said, like I should have had Bring It Down.
I would have had max no prisoners, I think.
Probably.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. The like Bring It Down should have made it onto the list. I don't know which one of those 3 it would have replaced. Probably Ancient Machineries, but like I was assuming that I would get to do more than one action. That did not happen. So I don't know. Ancient Machineries is probably the weaker of the 3 of them still.
Yeah, unless you're building exactly around it. Like if you have, like, Scarabs can do the action, can't they?
Scarabs can do the action, but they don't complete until your next turn.
Yeah, but like they're low profile and like the line of sight can actually block them. So like if they were in this building, I couldn't have shot them.
But I completed it on that spot anyways.
Well, I understand, but like.
But like the like a point in the middle of the map and stuff like that, Scarabs can't do that action on because they will just get shot off of it.
That's fair.
Yeah.
We did move those. So I moved one objective back. I guess I'll go to the map. At the beginning, this objective moved from.
But
farther up
like
here.
the 2 moving on your side of the map didn't matter because I never even got to play on your side of the map this game.
Yeah.
And these 2 moving around, like this one getting moved forward, like kind of sucks, but like it didn't change that much. Even when I was in cover and you shot me off the point still, so like that doesn't really matter. It didn't really matter with the positioning on those.
I still think you were right by moving this guy for Ancient Machinery. Because then it allowed you to do Ancient Machinery, if that makes any sense. Because you can't do the one in your deployment zone.
I know.
Yeah. So it was still good, but like, I was gonna move the other one out, or whichever one that you didn't choose.
Yeah.
Because you did the same to me.
Well, yeah. My plan was that because if I can do Ancient Machineries in your deployment zone, then like that's the only way I ever score max points for that.
Yep.
So I tried to set up the board so that I could attempt to do that, but.
Yep.
No, yeah, none of my guys live long enough for me to really do a whole lot else with my secondaries. So,
yeah, it's almost like you had too big of squads. I understand why you took them in 20s, but like,
I think if I was a bunch of 10-mans, I would have died just as fast.
I think would,
or even faster.
It could have been faster.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like if I had like multiple 10-man squads, those 10-man squads just got eaten up and didn't matter.
Yeah, because you get less reanimations out of them.
Yep, I didn't get to use my Resurrection Orb at all.
Yeah.
And I didn't get to Veil of Darkness at all this game either. So I had 2 relics that didn't do anything this game.
Yep.
Yeah. So both
can
those
you can only veil core units, correct? So you can't veil a Katana?
I cannot veil a Catan.
Okay, I was just wondering. I didn't look at the interaction with that, but it started going through my head right now, and I was like, ooh.
No. Yeah, I like my plan was if I go first, I get to Veil of Darkness up a squad of 20 and make you deal with that squad, and I can put them somewhere where you're not shooting my other stuff, and then and I can have like all the buffs on that squad of 20, and then like do the thing I want to do. Going second and losing a whole squad before I even get to move meant that whole strategy just went out the window because I didn't have enough guys to hold points. So maybe the squads of 10 would have helped hold points, but at the same time, I think I just didn't take 2 Catans or the Scorpex. I just wanted more warriors, maybe. I don't know. But like the issue is I have no way of killing anything then. So like I didn't like the list just felt really fragile in comparison to where I thought it was going to feel like.
If you want it to be less fragile, I'm gonna be very biased on this. Go the Silent King's faction, because you get Void, the Hungry Void, or not Hungry Void, the one that gives you rerolls in your reanimation the entire game, as well as +1.
That would not have helped me.
It would have got you more reanimation off.
That would not have mattered though. Like reanimating one more warrior here and there would not have changed anything this game.
that makes it feel tankier.
And if the only way to play the Necrons is to run Silent King and play his faction, then like
No,
then
that's not the
that just seems really bad.
You take other faction and you just run the Silent King alongside of them now.
Okay, well then, I'm confused why your suggestion then is to run.
I'm saying if you
Silent King's faction
want more tank.
But I could have just ran. I could run the faction that gives me a 6 of invul save then, across my whole army instead.
You could too. Which one's that one?
They're the ones that do the translocation effect, so they can like move over buildings and stuff like that by ignoring all terrain and stuff when they advance. Cool. They just can't shoot after they advance.
Oh.
Yeah, when they do it, yeah. So if they could shoot, I would have been playing that so fast because it would have been sick. Like if I could like.
That's like Eldar.
Yeah, exactly. It would have been so cool. I would have loved it, but it does not work that way. So that's not what we're doing. But that faction seemed really cool when I was reading about I tried to read about like some lore and stuff like that. I was like, okay, like what's cool about these guys and why are they good? Because I had never played Necrons before, and the Mefrit guys use like solar power to power all their weapons, and I was like, that sounds sick. I'm down. But then but the extra AP,
it's like some Jaron Carter shit there.
Yeah, like the extra AP and stuff like that, like. Was cool, and I think that it does make a difference in a lot of scenarios, but like I just didn't have the firepower to kill anything on your board that you'd brought. Like I don't have the firepower to kill all those vehicles. I could kill 1 or 2 vehicles like here and there, and the Void Dragon can do it, but like by the time that my reserves had come in, like everything was already dead at that point. So
yeah, because you went at the bottom on that one. I think you're right. I think going first would have been better for you.
Going first would have made the game would have been completely different. But I don't know if that would have meant I would have won. Like, the difference in the results in this game were, like, huge. So, but I definitely think it would have been a lot closer.
Yeah, I wouldn't have scored the Assassinate probably on the Nightbringer.
Yeah, I also probably would have gotten my, not treasure names, but the machineries, at least one more. I think I could have gotten it off on the middle point if I'd gotten to go first.
Oh, yeah.
Because I could have moved up onto there and done the action turn 1. And I completed at the end of my turn if it's with troops.
Without advancing? Because you can't advance and do the action.
I could have veiled them up onto it, I guess, and done the action.
Actually, that might have been the play to do. No, because I pushed on it.
Yeah, I couldn't do it on going second. I could have veiled up onto the point and done it, and then I would just sat there and gotten shot off the point, and I'd already lost a squad of 20, and I couldn't afford to just throw away another squad of 20.
So when I put Veil, who did you put it on? The Chronomancer?
It was on the Chronomancer, yeah.
All right. Did you put the Arcana on him, where he can't be shot unless he's the closest?
No.
Okay, because that Arcana works really well with just veiling a crap unit up to do something.
So the thing about it was that I was already going to be Lookout Sword.
Yep.
By the guys. Putting another Arcana on him meant that I had to waste points, so that means I got less Scarabs. And I knew that you were going to have some Shriver's to kill Scarabs. I was hoping that they'd be able to hold my back objectives by themselves. They could not, obviously. So that was frustrating because you have 4 damage weapons that I don't remember you having a lot of 4 damage weapons previously.
It switched from D3 plus 3 to now flat 3 to 4. Because I can't take a relic on the.
I mean, D3 plus 3 is still kills them. Yeah. So, but yeah, I don't remember there being that many guns. I guess there was only 1 gun that was doing it, and you just picked up the whole squad on both times shooting at them. So
yeah, because I didn't have the Destroyer Cult to shoot at first, so I shot at the Scarabs that were out.
Well, yeah. So I should have just not put anything in strategic reserves. I guess I tried to be a little bit like gamey and try to avoid some shots, but like.
I think the Destroyer Cult and Strategic Reserves...
I failed all my charges, though, so it didn't matter. I would have done better not putting them into Strategic Reserves. If I had made at least 1 charge coming out of Strategics, maybe, then it would have felt worth it, but failing all the charges coming out of it, that means that they were useless. They actually didn't do anything in this game.
Or, like, having the Void Dragon out and then the Nightbringer in Strategic Reserve, because he is more fragile.
Well, the thing is that the Nightbringer doesn't... I can't gaze of death anything when he comes in off strategic reserve. So he actually doesn't do anything the turn I bring him in if I fail the charge. I didn't make my charge, which means he did something.
You made the 11-inch charge.
But like
commanders.
But yeah, like I needed to make like every charge on that turn for there to be a chance of me winning this game.
Yep.
And I failed all of them but the 11-inch charge. So.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool. I'll show the one worthless graph we have. Woo, CP. I saved some of mine going round to round. every now and then.
Yeah.
Usually on your battle
After I
round.
had spent all of mine, I was like, well, I'm not even gonna attempt to save anything.
There was one turn where you're like, and dump them all.
Well, yeah, it was the turn I resurrected both the lords, hoping that maybe they would be able to survive through the fight phase, or that you failed your charge or something.
You couldn't have used it for both of them.
Why can't I?
Because you can't use the same CP, the stratagem, in the same phase.
Oh.
Oh, I forgot about that.
I forgot about that too. I mean, they both died, so it didn't matter, but...
Yeah. But, like, you would have had extra CP.
To do nothing with? Yeah, okay.
That could have saved your sword. So you rerolled the failed port, and then you tried to bring it back up.
Sure, and then he died on the next turn of you shooting? Like...
Or charging. I might try to beat him up first.
Sure.
Riptide Fists. Hiya! He's really bad on 5s. There's a decent amount of attacks, though. 6 attacks at full profile. 5 attacks at not full profile. But yeah. Alrighty. Oh, that was the wrong one. That was a game.
That was a game. Yeah. I definitely have a lot of things about Necrons that I think are really cool. But I think I have to think about it a little bit more on what I would actually enjoy playing and what I think would work well. Like, the Blobs of Warriors are cool against an army with a bunch of little shots that aren't killing 10 warriors in one go. But...
I started buying them, and I was like, cool, I got a melee faction, and I started playing them. I'm like, I have 0 melee except for the Destroyer Cult.
Yeah, that was the other thing. Like my shooting doesn't feel nearly as good as Tao's. Like, not nearly as good. But then I feel like there's no real melee option for me to choose as a threat.
Nope.
So it's like, I'm playing a shooting army that's worse than Tao's shooting army.
And has mad melee. Like, I guess it depends on what you're taking. Like, I don't have flayed ones, which I think that's what would be more up your alley of a billion attacks.
You get 2 flayed ones.
What?
A unit of flayed ones is 2.
No. Flayed ones are a unit of 20. And they're all melee oriented, no shots whatsoever.
Oh,
and there's stratagems
for
them to attack twice, like berserkers.
Interesting.
This might be more of Masons. They take people's skin off and they wear it. Those are the flayed ones. If you've seen them, their models are really expensive though.
Oh yeah.
You get like a pack of 5 for like 50, and you need multiple groups of 20 for them to do anything.
Interesting.
Because you want them to get up the board. And,
yeah.
What if your one group of 20 dies? And you're like, ah.
Although, veiling a group of 20 up the board might be pretty cool.
Unless you fail to charge.
I mean, that is the one thing. Like, I'm so used to playing armies that want to be melee, and then they have a melee effect, or they get a bonus to charge, like +1s, or they can reroll them or something like that. And not having that, and then just not having the CP to reroll a charge roll is like, well, all right.
I think what they really need is a relic or something to regain CP. They lack that. Like, the only thing they have is the Silent King, and I mean, he's 350 points out of your list, and that just gained you, 3 or 4 extra CP at the beginning of the game. Like,
I think I would have much rather traded one of the Catan for a Silent King in this game, though.
I think it would have been worse.
I don't. I mean, I could have taken the Void Dragon and just taken the Silent King and put them all on the board.
I could shoot the Silent King off in 1 turn.
Okay.
If he's out.
I would trade the 300 points for the 4 extra CP.
Yeah, that's fair.
My 2 Catan didn't do anything this game.
And you get 1 round of shooting his 2 billion damage. They're flat 6 damage, AP -4.
But yeah, my 2 Catan didn't actually do anything this game.
Yeah.
Trading either one of them for a Silent King who might have done something or giving me the CP to do something would have been worth it. So.
Yeah. How much was the Void Dragon? 300.
They're both 300 something points.
The Nightbringer's more. I think the Nightbringer's 320 and the other one's 300. Because they always think the Nightbringer's better, which he is.
The Nightbringer's 320 and the Void Dragon is just 300.
Yep, that was right. Okay,
yeah.
Cool. I like it though. I've played this list except for add the Silent King into it.
With both the Catans? What are you taking out? You're taking out all the Scorpek and the Scorpek Lord?
No, I think I'd keep the 6 Scorpek destroyers. I'm just running barely any troops.
So you got 1 squad of 20 warriors?
That's what I would. No, I would have.
Or 2 squads of 10 warriors?
I probably would have 2 squads of 10, or I would have went a group of 5 immortals, a squad of 10, and a squad of 10, depending on how I could squeeze it in. They got rid of healing the Silent King, by the way, so you can no longer do the Technomancer shenanigan. Get your turret back, motherfucker, and then shoot the turrets into people.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably a good thing.
That was a good thing. But I really like having the big heavy hitters, and with the Catan not losing wounds, you can run them up the board and just slog them, and they will last at least until battle round 4, unless you're versing someone who can do all 3 phases. But if you're playing Starcon, you can deny stuff. So like, if they're good at psychic,
Yeah,
it depends.
it's an option.
Yeah, denying powers is fun when you don't have any powers to do.
Yeah, you're not used to denying powers, are you?
No. I'm starting in my Custodes, so I'm building a bunch of competitive lists. I don't know what I'm going to take to the Bug Eater event. So in my Custodes, I'm taking someone who could deny things too. We're playing Sisters of Silence characters.
Okay.
Yeah. And give
That'll
me
be cool.
-1 to psychic tests around her too.
Oh,
Yeah.
that'll be interesting.
Yeah.
I have a lot of psychic armies, so
I mean, not the World Eater one that I'm hearing that is coming into a.
World Eaters is gonna be pretty cool.
I'm
We'll
here
definitely
for-
be having it on the table. I will hopefully have at least a base coat on some of them.
Yeah.
That's
So
my
is that what I'm hearing for Bug Eater?
It's either gonna be that or I'm gonna be playing a corn-themed Word Bears list.
Word Bears list?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go with a Baelcor.
No. I mean, Baelcor's cool. I don't have enough of the good demons that I want to play, and
That's
I
fair.
don't really know if I want to dump all the money onto a World Eaters list with the new army and also pick up all the demons I need.
Gotta look at the price list first.
I have enough corn demons to play like a supplementary corn demon army. I have like 1,000 points in them, but it's really just a bunch of bloodthirsters. And I'm like, I don't really know if a whole
And
army
demon
of
princes?
bloodthirsters. And I have a couple demon princes, yeah. So, but yeah.
Stay tuned for more competitive
Oh, yeah.
lists.
We'll definitely be coming at you guys with some more stuff. And as we do get closer to some of our more local competitive seasons and stuff, we probably are going to be testing out some more stuff that we think is a bit more competitive.
Yeah,
So.
and we might show up to local events. So if anyone's watching locally,
Oh yeah,
See
yeah.
you there.
We might be able to see you guys there.
yeah, like, comment, subscribe. That helps us out a lot. And
I'm gonna wave and tell you.